Let me double check, make sure everything's working. I'm gonna have to give it a minute. Apparently the live stream's not popping up. Okay. Yeah, people, I guess you guys can introduce yourselves.
How does this work?
You can just give off your gamer tags. Oh shoot, Micah, your audio's not coming through. You gotta go into your settings and allow yeah, you gotta allow it to be broadcast.
Party voice chat.
No, it'd be in broadcast settings, I think, maybe. Shoot, I don't know if you can do that on PS4. Yeah, that one. Yeah. No, I'm not hearing you. Yeah. Carlos, try talking. Carlos just fucking went mute. What the fuck? I'll send you a link. Carlos, why'd you go mute?
The reason why I went mute was because I forgot my drink and I did not want the living room sound to come into the microphone.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, yeah, your audio's coming through, Carlos. You're all good. Maybe voice chat settings. I don't know if you have. Where? See if you can go to the PS5. I mean, I hope not. Go into the party itself, like where you can see the party. See if there's options in there, because when I went into it on PS5, there's like the 3 dots or whatever. Yeah. Okay, now try talking.
That's probably it. Let me turn this. Yeah, I'm on there now. Don't worry. I opened up the stream.
Yep, I can hear you.
I found the setting. I found it.
Here we are. Everybody's here.
Million viewers.
Mr. Trump, what do you think about Steam's release of the new Steam machine?
10 billion is. I think I got rid of all my tags, guys. Now there's no more yellow.
Tags.
There's no more yellow bothering my screen.
Are you at least subbed to me now, Micah?
No, it brought it brought me to the it brought me to the web, and I'm not signed in on the web. I'm signed in the app.
Okay.
So I
Oh, you're good.
I have to go to the web, and then I have to click open an app.
All right. Oh, yeah. One watching now. Okay. For the one watching. I'm.
I just joined. Is there 2 watching?
I'm Zach. HOF Gaming. Hand of Fate. That's the gamer tag. I'm here with the boys. I'm here with the boys, Micah, Python Milk 27, and Carlos, my Mexican friend, Getty Up MF, Getty Up Motherfucker 99. And we're here to play some Star Wars and talk some Star Wars. That's what we're doing.
All right.
That's what we are doing. That's the setup, boys. I don't know. I'm awkward. This is my second live stream and the first one I've genuinely talked on. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm sure party audio is wild right now. I'm sure one of us is way louder than the other.
I have it up. Let me turn it up.
I mean, I can hear you just fine. Carlos, as always, is not talking, but
not always. But yes, it's common.
Yeah. No, we got you. I got 1 watching. All right, go ahead, drop a like,
It's actually me,
subscribe.
but I'm liking you. it's actually me because I have the stream up.
Yeah. No, I know that's you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
got
Leave
off.
W's in the chat.
I got off so that you can have an accurate viewer count.
No, you're good. You're good.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna mute my fucking laptop though, because I don't want to hear echo. What are we playing, boys? What are we playing? Are we gonna?
I don't know.
We got three people. We can't really do. Hero Showdown. We got heroes versus villains. We can hop on some supremacy. We can just chill on some co-op missions.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
We can warm up on some co-op. Does anybody got anything in particular they need to level up?
Everything. I've only played like twice.
Is there any heroes in specific that you actually genuinely want to level up, Micah?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
I just bought like 2 cards for him. I just equipped like 2 cards for him. Yeah, I did. My first 2 cards bought in the game.
Well, that's fine. We can run Galactic Empire.
Maybe
Carlos, are you
one.
cool with that?
He only has 1. He only has 1 card, but still.
All right, let's run Galactic Empire.
I upgraded his. He receives less damage while Focused Rage is active.
Right. Now, what were we talking about before, Micah? We were talking about the Force Unleashed or something?
Yeah. I've been playing that. It's a good game. I like that game. Oh, it's a cool.
I mean, it's fucking peak.
It is. No, it is peak.
It's definitely peak for Legends. Fallen Order so far, because I haven't played Survivor or Outlaws. That's definitely for single player games. In the Disney era, that's definitely peak so far.
I like them both. I also like Peak, the game Peak. You know what that is?
No, I'm not familiar.
You like climb a mountain. It's not Star Wars, but you climb a mountain.
You climb a mountain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed,
Yeah, well, you have to get to the peak.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that the goal?
Yeah, you got like a stamina bar, and if you take damage, it lowers your stamina bar.
That's wild.
It's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun.
I don't know. Well, crap. I don't know if I should be cussing. I don't know who I'm directing this towards. Actually, you know what?
15 seconds. The first 15 seconds, you're banned.
Get
off YouTube. You're banned.
I actually do know who my target audience is, because when I go into my analytics and I go down to my audience,
men.
98% men, 1% women. Tell me how that adds up.
For the woman out there, there's probably some that
But my age demographics: 18 to 24, 22%; 25 to 34, 50%; 35 to 44, 18%. So yeah, middle-aged men.
Let me tell you who watches Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, let me tell you who generally pays attention to Star Wars stuff. It's not women.
Not women, and they're not young.
I mean, you got a point, but there are a lot of women who do like Star Wars. I'm not gatekeeping here.
No. I mean, it's multicultural, multi-gender, It's something for everybody. Stormtroopers. They got a Captain Phasma. It's like a woman. Hey,
I mean, not necessarily I didn't mean it in that way, but for real, I got into Star Wars from my grandmother and my aunt.
Yeah, well, my family, I think everybody in my family likes it.
Right. So I mean, even going back, Star Wars is just a thing for everybody.
Yeah, it's just men like it most of the time because women like other things. That's fine.
Fuck.
Just like the same with like Lord of the Rings. That there's some women that like Lord of the Rings, but it's mostly dudes.
It might be majority men. I mean, but
it's majority men, and that's okay. Some things just are majority men. You ever look at the statistics
but to be
for who buys
fair,
beef jerky?
Lord of the Rings in specific, I've seen a lot of women getting into Lord of the Rings lately.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because there's like Legolas.
Legolas. You think Legolas is the big fucking big woman?
I think he's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
woman attractor.
Of, Lord of the Rings, because they have that one wizard actor that's shared with that other wizardy thing.
Ian Gillan?
I don't know the name, but they're making a new Harry Potter series. Is what I was getting to.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I know they're making a new Harry Potter series. I've known that one for a while.
They got like 7 seasons they're going for on HBO now.
Yeah, cause they're trying to do one season a book. But yeah.
I think it should be good. I haven't looked at a lot on it. I saw like one thing.
Yeah, nah, they kind of lost my interest with the Snape casting. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, Snape casting was bad, but I mean they did the same for the Percy Jackson series, but that was actually pretty good.
I mean, the series is good. Like the actress who plays Annabeth is great,
no,
but like
that's not what I'm saying. It's just not accurate. And she's a good actress. I think she's fine.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's not accurate because like they're claiming accuracy to the books, and that's great and everything. But
the whole point of the series was to be more accurate than the movies, and then they just out of the gate make it not as accurate as the movies.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I think that's what people are actually upset about. I mean, like they want to get headlines and say that they're bigots and
people complained about how inaccurate Annabeth in the movies were.
Yeah, because of her hair color.
In the first movie, she's completely dark hair.
Yeah,
and her eyes are wrong. Or no, her eyes were right. But she's straight brunette, and people complained about that.
Yeah, well, and she also didn't. They didn't write her the way that she should have been written.
No, she kind of sucked as a person.
And people got upset with the movies because of the age of the characters. Like they were the wrong. Like they were supposed to be like what, 12?
Yeah, they're 12. They're younger in the show, which is good. I think they did well with the show. I think the show is going to be good.
I mean, overall, yeah, but at the same time, it's like you can't claim accuracy. You can claim generally more accuracy, sure.
Yeah. Even with that, they're more accurate to the books than the movies.
Right. And that's a fair point, but you can't claim like, like we're 100% going for accuracy. No, you're not.
You can't even say that you're going for accuracy, really. Because they just simply aren't going for accuracy. They're going for...
They were more concerned with inclusion, which is, like, if that's what they want to do as a company, that's fine, but you gotta understand that some people just aren't they're gonna say that it's not accurate.
Which it's not accurate, and that's okay. And but I feel the same way about if the Harry Potter series is good enough, and, like, they do a good job with the rest of the series, I'm willing to open it.
Yeah, it's both same position. They just, I'm just gonna call bullshit if they're claiming like accuracy.
Yeah.
It's like like the whole point, like Snape gets introduced in the first book as like people think that he's a vampire because he's so pale.
Yeah, I know. And that's like the whole thing. That's the
vibe of Snape. Like you've completely missed the mark.
Well, also, you can't. I don't think you can get better than the Snape from the movies. I think they snaped good, and now they're just going downhill.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm just off put. I've always been off put by Snape's hair.
that you're supposed to be. It's described as greasy.
Yeah, but I don't. I feel like the one thing I saw from the Snape in the show, it looks more plasticky than greasy. It just wasn't.
Oh,
Right.
I guess I haven't seen like a costume pic at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw him in character, and it didn't feel right to have him there. I'm not saying I've never seen him in anything. I don't know if he's a good or bad actor.
I'm sure
But-
I'm sure he's a magnificent actor. Like that's not the
But he
point,
just-
you know?
That's not the role for him. That's like putting yeah. I
It's
don't
like
even
if you
know.
want to do representation, like the movies had representation.
There's actual black characters in the book.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
Key point. The chick. I forgot the name, but the not Valiolo.
Fight harder or this battle will be lost.
Yeah. Carlos, they were Indian. They weren't black.
Ah.
But still inclusion.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was inclusive, but there's, I mean,
That's but it's like making
Kingsley Shacklebolt, you know? I mean, that's a black character.
yeah, I know, and it's funny because it's a black character with shackle in the name. And I don't think
Oh,
you
God.
can do that. I don't think you can do that anymore. Anyway,
You can't, well, yeah, I have 2 viewers on stream, and I'm already gonna get canceled.
right, I'm just saying. I'm willing to look past some things, but but you can't do that.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
It was a different time, Micah. Like, yeah, that's the character from the books. Rowling wrote it in the early 2000s. It's fine.
Anyways. I don't know if that was intended or not. I just wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Actually,
it's like making
probably
the
don't.
Weasleys.
Yeah, I mean, if you made the Weasleys black, that would be strange.
Yeah, it's like if you made the Weasleys not ginger.
Yeah, no, you got a point. Yeah, if you did a Harry Potter series where the Weasleys were not ginger, it takes something. You can't claim that it's accurate, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
imagine if they just made a
like if the
single
Weasleys just
Weasley
had
not
brown hair.
ginger.
Yeah, like Ginny just had brown hair.
Like, like, dude, people would go wild and nobody would bat an eye.
Like one of
But-
the twins. But it's Fred, so he dies.
Which one of the twins dies again? The one with brown hair. Aren't the Weasleys all ginger? Isn't that kind of their thing? Yeah, but the one with brown hair in the show.
Dies. Anyways,
Oh.
yeah, but I'm still looking forward to the series. I'm willing to overlook some things just because of
I'm willing to give it a shot. It really disappointed me because they were like we're going for accuracy.
yeah.
We're trying to do
Yeah,
better
that's-
than the movies, and
I
then
think I would be perfectly okay with it if they never claimed accuracy.
yeah, if they were just like we're just gonna.
We're making a
we're
new-
gonna add a little bit more context. We're gonna make it more entertaining. You know, this, that, the other.
We're not
thing.
going to change Dumbledore's personality.
See,
Anyway,
that was
they're
another
double-
thing. Like the movies, people were upset about that. Like they changed how Dumbledore was, and they're like, oh well, that's the whole justification for doing a series because we can be more accurate. No, you're not. It's
Yeah.
a money grab.
But their Dumbledore. I think they did a pretty good job with that. Have you seen him in costume?
I haven't seen him in costume, but I know his other work, and I am very excited to see John Lithgow in
He
the role of Dumbledore.
has so much aura in his photos, like the photos
Okay.
from the sets. He just looks magnificent,
Rebels were advancing by holding.
and that's all I can say about it. I don't know. I've only seen like a couple videos, but he looks really good.
I can believe that. I can believe that. I
like the guy that they have for Gandalf and Dumbledore.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the original Dumbledore actor. I mean,
but I think that this guy will do him some justice, the character.
Yeah, I think John Lithgow will do a fantastic job with Dumbledore, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna butcher the name, but Papa Esidu, or Papa Esidu, I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't think that, like, acting wise, like he's you know, like, just a terrible decision, or like he can't portray that type of character. I'm sure he can. And it's just like with the Annabeth situation in the Percy Jackson series. It's she's a great actress. She is, but she doesn't match the description of the character.
Personality-wise, I think she's pretty good. You know, that was a good series, and they have good chemistry between the actors. But it's just not accurate. That's all.
Yeah.
And but I like that show. The Percy Jackson one was good. I did.
I haven't seen. Was it season 2's out now?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I've only seen season 1, but season 1 was really good.
Yeah, I like season 1.
Like I said, I'm technically giving it the benefit of the doubt, but like, it's just, I mean, it's not accurate.
Yeah. That's all.
Or that's a decision that is not accurate, and I feel like we should be allowed to say that. I think that's really what people are actually upset about, is the ability to say, hey, that's not accurate.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I don't have any. If the series is good, the series is good. You know.
Yeah.
But you just can't say that if.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can't make an argument for the accuracy of how Annabeth looks. Like, shit, that is not accurate to the book.
Right. And then, yeah. Which, not saying that there won't be children of Athena that are black. There probably is, but it was not Annabeth. I don't have anything against non-described characters. Can be whatever you want. You know?
Yeah, if they're not otherwise described as that, but if, I mean...
Yeah. But if they're described, you just can't do that.
Right.
And claim accuracy, in my mind. And that's a personal opinion, and some people disagree with it.
May or may not like that, but...
But I think the series, generally, the Harry Potter series is going to be good, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Because I like the books. I really did. That was good books. That was the first, like, series of books that I read.
See, I put in the description that we were going to talk about Star Wars, and we've just spent time talking about Harry Potter and the Percy Jackson series. We starting off strong, too, with race relations.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Actually, I think there's going to be some interesting stuff happening with Star Wars soon. I mean, I think it's been talked about to death at this point. Kathleen Kennedy needs to go, and supposedly this is her last year really 100% on board with the franchise.
Wait, which one's Kathleen Kennedy?
She is the chief executive officer of Lucasfilm right now, I think.
Oh.
She is the head honcho. She's making all the decisions. She's the one that...
She needs to go.
Yeah, there's some larger stuff going on with, like, Disney that, like, there's some things that got blamed on her that may or may not be entirely her fault, but she's definitely not helped any of the situation at all.
No, that's fair.
and the news came out at the beginning of the year that like she kind of confirmed like, hey, my contract is kind of up. I'm going to be kind of focusing on other projects, quote unquote, meaning, yeah, I know nobody fucking likes me. So that she's kind of out. But we don't know I don't think we've heard yet who is going to replace her. A lot of people are championing Dave Filoni, and I don't think that's a horrible choice. I have some disagreements with some of the things that Filoni has done, but
I feel like I recognize him from someplace. He must be on.
yeah, he did the Clone Wars series.
Oh, so he should be it.
Like, yeah, he did like the Clone Wars series.
Right.
The canon one, anyways. And I like that.
Was a good series.
It was good. He kind of was the director of Bad Batch. Like, he kind of, I forget his actual title or role in that, but like it was his team that was working on the Bad Batch, and that was good.
Yeah, because he does that.
It could have been better. It could have been better.
I didn't actually watch it. The episodes were too long. I don't
Bad
like shows.
Batch, really?
Controversial opinion. I don't like shows with 40-minute episodes. I want 20 minutes episodes back.
I can see that sometimes. I mean, there was always shows that were longer than that, but
yeah, but not like. It's just not. You have to specifically dedicate too much time to watch that.
That's the same as a movie.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch 24 movies in a row. It's just it makes it not a bingeable show.
I mean, okay, but I'm pretty sure the Bad Batch was 20 minutes.
There's only like 6 episodes.
The Bad Batch?
In a season. In like a season, isn't there? And only like the first 2 are long or whatever. But I just can't. I can't get past the initial length.
Okay.
As well.
Really?
It's just a personal preference of mine. But I don't. When I put something on, I can't stop and start because of how my brain works.
Okay.
I can't bring myself to stop and start an episode. I have to watch it all the way through. So,
I don't know. I didn't really have that much of an issue with that.
This isn't a Bad Batch specific. This isn't a Bad Batch specific thing either. I mean, there's a lot of shows like that. There's a lot of shows, and it's a very only me opinion. But
no, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't stop and start stuff, and I don't want to sit down for 50 minutes and watch one thing. I like long form content, but only long to a point.
Okay.
I like mid-form content.
Mid-form content. What do you call video games then? Because we're probably gonna be playing this for like at least an hour.
Oh well, but this isn't engaging. This is like physical. Like I have to do something to like.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. There's a difference.
There's.
But no.
I also don't play games for that long sometimes. Anyway.
But no, Bad Batch was good.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
That's the thing though, is like there's nothing too spectacular that happened in it. Like there's stuff that could be and clearly seems to be set up for other things, but like that's the thing that I don't really like about Star Wars shows right now, is
they're all just set up.
There's no payoff yet. Nothing has paid off.
It's my same critique of Marvel, which is also Disney. There's a million shows. I don't want to watch their shows because their episodes are too long and there's just nothing happening.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like there's some cool shit in there. I mean, Asajj Ventress comes back at the end, and that's neat. But it's like, why? Where's the payoff?
Or like, but there's, and I watched the first like 2 episodes of Andor.
Andor was really good. Andor is great because there's no like, there's this all the setup and everything is self-contained in the show. It's like the payoff.
Andor, I liked the first 2 episodes that I watched.
Yeah, I would recommend watching Andor in its entirety because it's self-contained. It's its own story. Like there's no weird, there's like a thing that they've introduced that's gonna pay off in another series, any of that bullshit. It's straight up, here's a realistic Star Wars story, like a boots on the ground Star Wars story about real people.
Which, that's cool.
Yeah, it's there's a reason why it's like one of the most critically acclaimed Star Wars shows since the Disney takeover.
And I liked some aspects of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I liked certain things. I think it's something that like they should have gone a little bit more in on and allowed the story to breathe a little bit more.
But like also then they just like merged. There was just a Mandalorian episode in there.
Yeah, there was like 2 episodes that were basically just Mandalorian.
Yeah, and
they tied that too close. And I agree that Boba Fett's character is a little bit weird, but I feel like if they would have stretched it out a little bit more and explained a little bit more of like maybe why he's so different. Because I don't think that the setup that they have with the Tusken Raiders and stuff, I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, you know? I get that. There's some aspects that I like about it, and there's some they just didn't do it too good.
Yeah, he seems too much of a good guy now. You know, he's not his usual. What up?
I got 109 kills on 7 deaths.
What?
109 kills and 7 deaths with 54 assists.
Wild, KD.
I had 51 and 7 with 28 assists.
Let's look at my 33 and 16 assists and 7 deaths. I didn't kill all too many guys, and that's okay. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, how can you be a lover if you won't fight for said love?
That's honestly a W take. That's a W take. I do agree with that.
That's valid.
That's valid. Yeah. That's cool. Good. I don't know.
But yeah, no, I mean, and then there's the Kenobi show.
Kenobi, I think they should have left it a movie or just not made it.
Yeah, I really think that is a situation that probably should have been left alone if they weren't.
I like Rowan is that his name? Is that a different guy?
Which
Rowan Atkinson's Mr. Bean, isn't he?
I have no idea. You mean Ewan McGregor?
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Rowan Atkinson is Mr. Bean. Why was I?
Okay.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. He's. I like Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
But
my issue with the show is that Obi-Wan was always supposed to stay on Tatooine.
Yeah, I like the character Obi-Wan.
It was unnecessary to do that. If they weren't, Obi-Wan should have been like, the series should have been like an introspective thing with just Obi-Wan. You know, like what people wanted to see, what fans wanted to see was Obi-Wan watching over Luke. And coming to terms with everything that happened with Anakin and stuff.
Put that in a movie? You're good. You're done. You did not need to be a show.
I think it easily could have been a show. I think it easily still could have been a show.
I think we are putting too much stuff in shows that doesn't need to be a show.
Yeah, well, see, the reason why I say it shouldn't have been a movie is because, like, anything to do with the Kenobi show was always going to be just kind of context that really doesn't, so, like, to turn it into a movie has to have, like, a big conclusion, and a movie's got to have action and stuff like that to be successful.
Oh, to be successful, yeah, but I don't think that they should be focusing on that because they're already a multi-billion-dollar company.
Well, I mean, but arguably, Disney still has to make money on the franchise.
They're making money. They're making money.
So far, they're losing money on the franchise. Actually, they're in the hole with Star Wars because of all the crap they've done.
Well, not even the crap they've done. It's just, I think that you could make Star Wars really good. And it would still. I don't think it's ever going to be Star Wars.
I think you can still make money with Star Wars and have it be good. The problem is Disney, the people at Disney and Lucasfilm are so insecure about that they don't think that they can. They try to play it as safe as they possibly can, and in doing so, they end up making really big mistakes.
Well, that's not. That's yeah. But that wasn't what I was saying. I don't think it would. I don't think if you made Star Wars good, I don't think it would get big.
You don't think it would be big?
No.
I think it would.
The consensus from my experience with younger people, I think it would get big with people who are pre-existing Star Wars fans. Sure, if the series got popular, but younger people just don't like Star Wars.
Younger people just don't like Star Wars?
Yeah.
Are you sure maybe it has something to do with it not having anything different or interesting to offer?
Younger people don't like old Star Wars.
Yeah, but old Star Wars was popular back then because it offered something different. That was like the whole thing. It was basically like an indie thing. It was George Lucas. Yeah. It wasn't part of big Hollywood.
But younger people don't even really care Star Wars concept.
Yeah, but I think it's just because it failed to do anything interesting for the last 10-15 years.
That could be a very, very big part of it. That could be a very, very big part of it. But
because I mean, Star Wars was always like viewed as like the reason why like the prequels. You can look back now and like there's debate about the prequel hate, whether it was like actually as big as
I don't know why everybody says the prequels are hated. I've only ever heard good things about the prequels from Star Wars fans.
I don't think that even back in the day, I don't think that there was really as much hate. There was a couple like from the older generation, like every once in a while they're like, I don't really like those
There's
ones.
definitely sequel hate. There's definitely sequel hate.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. And I think Disney's completely off base when they think that the sequels are just going to be forgiven because like younger generation's gonna like it and all that bullshit.
Younger generations, that's where Disney's wrong as well. Younger generations don't like Star Wars, period.
Yeah, and I would put the blame on what Disney's done with the franchise,
and
because
that could be a massive part of it. It definitely could be a massive part of
it. Because I mean, like, you gotta look. The Mandalorian got so fucking popular.
Yeah, people like the Mandalorian.
Like, it became a cultural icon. Like, there's still valid interest in Star Wars in the younger generations, in the older generations, and all that stuff. It's just not good.
There's I see where you're coming from. I agree. But I don't think like we'll get like your half of the generation and younger millennials and stuff.
Yeah.
really like Star Wars. I don't think
I
don't think we'll get that with younger people. I think like Star Wars can be kept alive, but I don't think it can be kept that lively.
I think they just have to take it somewhere interesting. You know, like the Mandalorian was, it hit almost that mark.
Well, and
the problem was Disney fumbled it.
Grogu was a iconic guy, and he was everywhere.
Yeah, and he still is, to be honest with you.
And he's still everywhere. Yeah, and that was good.
That was good, but the problem was they did 2 seasons back to back, right? And then they just fucking stopped. They did a half-assed thing in Book of Boba Fett to bring Grogu back, which ruined the ending of season 2.
Yeah.
Because the whole emotional weight on season 2 was Grogu left. You know, he was going off and doing other things. And then Disney's like, nope, we gotta make money. We're insecure. The Mando's just not good enough to stand on his own. When I think Pedro Pascal had the fucking cojones to make that character interesting without Grogu.
Oh yeah, Pedro Pascal is amazing.
Like,
let's start some Pedro Pascal glaze. I like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he's a beautiful, beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man, and he takes off his helmet. Oh.
But no, I think they should have just gone ahead with the story and done season 3 with Grogu being gone, and they easily could have done. They easily could have just started a new series, not the Book of Boba Fett, that was Grogu being trained by Luke in the beginning of Luke's Jedi Order. But no, they were too scared about venturing into that territory.
Well, but also using young Luke CGI that much would
no. Sebastian Stan, listen to the fans. Sebastian Stan should have been like season 2 Luke being CGI with Mark Hamill and all that. Like that was a great intro, and then they should have
swapped it over to Sebastian Stan. Yeah, that's true. I thought he had a contract. I thought
I don't know.
I thought Sebastian Stan signed a Star Wars contract.
That I don't know. I would have to verify that one to be sure, but
I'm not. It's old information that from a while ago, and I could just be misremembering. But I thought that he signed something, and they didn't use him, and they got rid of it.
That's a big mistake, in my opinion. I think Sebastian Stan, like imagine season 2 ends, Luke shows up. Like the only Star Wars show we have at that point is The Mandalorian.
Even you do that with Sebastian Stan and have like a season on that Grogu show and a season where Grogu's not in The Mandalorian, and then have him make the choice to come back in like another season of The Mandalorian would be fine.
Something like that. Like I think that.
But there's no lapse. There's no missing him because he comes back in the next.
Right, and there's no seeing his character move on, and then like that could have been the segue into introducing Luke's Jedi Order, which is what people actually want to fucking see. That's what Star Wars fans like. That's what makes
I want to see how. I want to see why Luke is such an arse in the sequels.
Well, either that, or you just want to see Luke at his actual peak, because that's what everybody wanted to see after Return of the Jedi, you know, and that's why everybody was excited about a sequel trilogy in the first place, was the chance to see Luke at his peak. To see what happened to the beloved characters that were originally there, and and see how it progressed from there, you know, and
Well,
that was the whole idea of the original 6 Star Wars movies was the fall and then therefore redemption of Anakin Skywalker, and the sequel trilogy should have been the legacy of Anakin Skywalker and what that was going to be.
Oh, I defeated Yoda. Darth Vader wins! Get out of my way, you force cuck!
I'm watching you do that. Oh, that's great. But no, like, the sequels should have 100% have been about Luke and Leia's kids. One of them's, like, dark side, one of them's light side, and we're seeing what legacy of Vader is actually going to live out.
Yeah, that, but scrap the, not scrap, but change the young Luke away from Sebastian Stan, make Sebastian Stan one of Luke's kids.
Well, yeah, like if you were to go back in time and like completely redo the sequels, I would say, yeah, Mark Hamill as Luke in The Force Awakens, and you introduce Sebastian Stan as like Luke's son, who like completely goes rogue or something like that, and turns evil, and
make Luke's son be some absolutely insane Sith Lord.
Yeah, and then you could have done that, and then you have like Leia's kid.
I think Sebastian Stan could make a gritty, intense, just amazing.
Yeah. Well, and the great thing is you could see him you could start it out like he's good in the beginning of the sequels.
Yeah.
Like he's a good guy in the beginning of the sequels, and
he's a good guy, but with cynicism. He's a cynical good guy.
And you see him fall under the same traps that Anakin falls under, right?
Because it's all in the genes.
Right, and then, well, it's as George Lucas would say, it's like poetry. It rhymes. And then you have Sebastian Stan's character, Luke's son. He throughout the trilogy, he becomes the bad guy, right?
And then at the end of the trilogy, you know, he's a gritty, intense.
Right. But I think at the end of the trilogy, you have him die. You have him make the fatal mistake, you know, that Anakin didn't make, and he just like
he doesn't get saved.
He doesn't get saved. He just dies, and then you have his sister or his cousin, if you want to go with like Leia's kid or whatever, ends up learning like a big lesson in some kind of way.
Yeah, a kid. Would that be Leia and Han's kid?
Yeah.
That would be insane if we had that period. If that was a thing, but they just don't have a kid, do they?
Yeah, they do. Kylo Ren is Leia and Han's kid.
Oh wait, no, that's true. That's true. But yeah, what am I thinking?
That's the whole thing for me. Is like, so what? The legacy of Darth Vader, period. Like, the bloodline is Kylo Ren, and he just fucking.
Well,
like,
okay.
What the hell is that ending that he got?
Don't change the story that much. Make Sebastian Stan Kylo
Ren. Well, I mean, you could do it that way too if you wanted to.
But also Kylo Ren being who he is, I think that is Kylo Ren's image.
Kylo Ren was not a bad character. I think
Kylo Ren was good. They did him.
I feel
like
dirty. I feel like they had a really great idea with Kylo Ren, and then they didn't know what to do with it, so they just worked everything else around, like, this idea that, like, Kylo Ren was Han and Leia's son that went rogue because Luke... that just went rogue.
Well, even
I don't
if
think
you
they
had...
really thought it through much more than that. They were like, we're gonna do... They're like, we're gonna do Kylo Ren, and he's Vader's grandson, and he's gonna be obsessed about it, and people are gonna like that.
But even if you did Kylo Ren as Luke and Leia's son and made him the bad one, and then Sebastian Stan be a good guy, but Kylo Ren dies at the end of the trilogy, and then it brings Sebastian Stan's character to the dark side.
Well, potentially, because what you want to do is, like, this was supposed to be the end of it all, right? That was supposed to. Well, that was the Skywalker saga. That was supposed to. It was billed as the end of the Skywalker saga. Like, they were finishing it out. They were doing the sequel trilogy. You had the prequels, you had the originals, and the sequels.
Before we talk anymore, I'm gonna be. I don't remember the sequels. I don't know anything that happens in them. So this is all.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm saying this all from without. I know I watched them. I don't know anything that happened.
Because they weren't very memorable, to be honest with you.
I remember.
But you know the story of Darth Vader.
Yeah. Rey isn't even a Skywalker?
Well, she's not.
Yeah.
She's technically a Palpatine.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Stand your ground.
They barely explained it.
What?
That's what's
why
up
is
with
she
that.
Gonna, why is she gonna touch that sacred blade?
They just said it. That's literally the whole thing in the sequel trilogy.
She gets to wield that sacred blade.
Right. They
That's
don't.
Not right.
There's no context. There's no explanation. They just
Sebastian Stan deserves to be Rey Skywalker.
Well, even if you wanted, you could have stuck with, like, you could have expanded broader, right? So in Star Wars, in the Legends timeline, Han and Leia have twins, and
right. Which that'd be cool. You know, twins is a genetic thing a lot.
Right.
And Leia being twins, their kids being twins, it makes sense.
Yeah, they had two twins, Jason and Jaina Solo, and then they had a third kid, Anakin Solo. And Luke actually in Legends does have a kid. His name is Ben.
Right, and that would be sweet.
So, what would have been great is, like, throw, like, 3, maybe 4 Skywalkers into it. Have either Luke or Leia can have a set of twins, and, like, you can have a section of them turn bad, and then it's this big thing. You have all these people fighting each other, or fighting maybe just one of them to preserve the lesson that Anakin learned.
I agree. I think that's.
And then at the end, they preserve the lesson.
Well, also they could have just not tried to end it there. I don't know.
Well, I think that would have been a good end, and then at that
I think it would have been a good ending, but they don't. They want more money, so I don't know why they want to end it. I think they should start ending stuff. I think having that be the end is okay, and they need to end Marvel too.
Well, I think it should have been like, you do that and you have it be the end of the story about the Skywalkers, like that
right, and then
family.
you could start a new thing.
Right, and that's kind of what Disney did with the High Republic, and that was kind of cool. But that was why, like, within the Star Wars fandom, you get people hooked on the original 6, and then you have the whole Old Republic timeline, which goes thousands of years before all that shit even happens.
Yeah.
And that is extremely popular.
Yeah, I think ending that timeline was a good idea, but they did it terribly. It was
Yeah. They didn't do it very well. They've
Was
also
good.
not ended it. They've decided that they're going to continue the sequels.
Oh. What was the thing? Were they gonna slide the sequels aside and make more sequels?
That
Is that
was what
something?
a lot of people wanted them to do.
I thought that was gonna happen too. That did not happen.
Yeah, people were really banking on that, like, maybe being the case with The Mandalorian and then also
but
the
then-
Ahsoka series.
But then, but Disney's just like, yeah, people actually don't hate this.
oh my
we'll tell
god,
you something,
Disney is so weird with it. They are burying
Disney-
their heads in the sand
Disney-
and just
people-
going, no, people love.
hate this. No, people don't love the sequels. Disney.
They were just like, yeah, no.
don't do it.
People love the sequels. People love the sequels. That
You know what
Disney is
people
literally
love?
just repeating it over and over again, hoping people don't notice.
People love Padme. Bring her back.
Oh my god, yes. See, that was the perfect thing. If the sequels, like, so you have that setup, and then you show, like, Anakin as a Force ghost showing up to, like, whichever of his grandkids are turning to the dark side, or the ones on the light side, you know, trying to advise them. So you could have brought Hayden Christensen back, made a ton of fucking money.
Dude,
You could have
Hayden-
had flashbacks to Padme.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about Hayden Christensen and that they don't have him. He's
Yeah,
good.
he just-
you need him.
He just never showed up in the sequels, and do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I'll tell you why. Because they thought, Disney and J.J. Abrams thought
Oh,
that
they got
everybody
Kylo Ren.
hated the prequels. So the whole goal for the sequel
The sequels
trilogy,
was to make it better than the prequels.
yeah,
Let me tell you.
that
Why
was
that
the
is-
entire goal of the sequel trilogy for Disney, from their perspective, was to do it better than the prequels.
Yeah. So, when I think of Obi-Wan Kenobi, it's actually not the old guy. So why is that? If the prequels are bad,
Yeah,
why
No.
is Ewan McGregor in the Kenobi show if the prequels are bad?
right. Well, they realized afterwards that people don't hate the fucking prequels. They've
Yeah.
realized that now, but now they're all
You know what people-
convoluted,
you know what people
thinking
do hate?
that
You know what people do hate?
what?
The sequels.
Yeah.
Somebody get me on the phone with Disney now. I have good ideas.
Right. You know, I mean,
That's what I feel like people just don't listen to, your fan base enough.
exactly.
The people who watch your stuff, the people who like this, they just don't listen to them.
Like Disney was like, oh, people want a sequel trilogy, and then didn't listen to like why anybody wanted a sequel trilogy. They're just like, just make it. Just make it. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it has lightsabers, and as long as it, you know, is more like the ones that the fans universally like. Because that was the whole thing. They thought that people hated the prequels, and so they were like, oh yeah, we're going back to practical effects. That's why the sequel trilogy has a bunch of practical effects stuff.
Which,
And
that's okay. I think some of the scenes look good, some of the scenes look less good.
it's not about looking like the series, the
It feels
trilogy looks good.
Yeah, but
It's
just not there.
it's not. I mean,
It's
it's
not
just
there.
wrong.
Yeah, Rey was not good.
It doesn't have any continuity with what's established.
Rey was bad. I didn't like that.
No, and it's not the actress either. Like Daisy Ridley was a good actress.
No, she got a lot of hate. It is not her fault.
No. It's like the sequel trilogy could have been good, and I think
Should have been.
it should have been. But like, so imagine, like, I'm gonna say one thing, make one change, and it's immediately going to make the sequels like a million
Memorable.
times better. Rey is Luke's daughter.
Yeah,
That's all you had to do.
that's all. And then she's a Skywalker. Then she gets the saber.
Then it makes sense.
Who
then
is
it
she?
kind of makes
Who
sense.
is she? Please actually inform me of who she is, because again, I don't remember the sequels.
Yes, so she is, again, not explained at all.
Like, we don't
in
know
the
who
movie.
she is?
Like, in the movie, it's not explained. It's explained outside of, like, everything. It's brushed over. So, what she is the daughter of a clone of Palpatine.
Oh,
that
no, that's
went
it. That's
rogue.
it. Yeah. Well, and then also... Palpatine's back again.
Yeah, somehow the Emperor has returned.
Palpatine's back. He's scary.
Yeah, and then, like, supposedly he made this big announcement to the entire galaxy somehow. That's not explained.
No, okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
And then they don't show it. It's just in the opening crawl.
Yeah. And I like... Star Wars has iconed that opening crawl. But you can't just do that.
No.
You can't just put that in there. That's important.
Yeah. Like, they didn't show any of the important context to any of the shit that they did. It's just, I challenge people to find a coherent narrative in the sequel trilogy.
There's so much that seems to have happened between the original trilogy and the sequels. And there's just not...
And yet somehow we just end up
enough
back to the Empire and the Rebellion. Like, the whole... The New Republic was a thing.
For some reason. And Rey, for some reason.
Yes. The New Republic was a thing. I bet, you know, you don't remember that from the sequels because it wasn't fucking in it.
Nah, I don't actually know what that is. It's not in there.
Yeah. The New Republic existed in the sequels. They actually, in the first movie, you see it destroyed. That's the only thing you see of the New Republic.
New? Yeah. They did it bad. Point is, they did it bad. There's so much to say. We probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of it's been done to death. But anyways, the whole point is, the whole conversation is, can it be saved? And I think
no. No. I think my way of doing things. I think I'm biased on this because my way of doing things, if something's bad, is restart. Is completely trash what was bad and redo it.
Right, and that was the theory with what you're thinking about them talking about redoing the sequels.
I wish that they did that.
The theory was, and still is, because there's still some people holding to this theory. They're just thinking that because of leadership complications, it's not able to come to fruition. So there was a while back when The Mandalorian was going on, where there was these rumors going around that there was some kind of factionalism happening in Lucasfilm, where you had kind of Kathleen Kennedy on one hand, who really was pushing for what Disney had been doing with Star Wars, and really wanted that to continue, that style of doing things. And then you had Dave Filoni, who was there with Jon Favreau, and they did The Mandalorian together, and people liked Filoni from the Clone Wars, so they were like, oh, well, since Filoni did work directly, Filoni was George Lucas's underling.
Yeah, I like Filoni. He's
in the day.
The Clone Wars was good. I like the Clone Wars. That's classic. I remember the Clone Wars.
So the theory was that Filoni was working on a way to sneakily subvert what Disney had done with Star Wars, and that's why he was still with the company.
I think they should do keep everything like this, main story, sequels, alternate timeline sequels. And the alternate timeline can be the one that people like more and count as canon.
Right. So that's essentially, so the way that they thought the way that the theory says that this is going to happen, essentially, is they think that Filoni is trying to do something with the world between worlds that he introduces in Rebels. Where, and he brings it back in Ahsoka, and that was one of the big hype things people were looking at with the Ahsoka series, was she goes into the world between worlds, and the world between worlds is sort of could act like a cop out, you know, that could act as your mechanism to get to the alternate timeline.
Yeah. And then
that would also make
start doing multiverse stuff like that.
That would essentially make Legends, like the old timeline, in canon, and they could do one of two things. They could either start making Legends content again, which would bring back a ton of fans, and it would just be in that timeline, you know?
Yeah.
And then that also opens the possibility where they could just branch off and do a completely different timeline.
I think they should kind of pull a DCU and be like, yeah, these things are canon. These are actually not now, and we're restarting.
Well, that's what they did with the Legends universe, and people hated it. This would be like they're all canon at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm personally okay with them just making something else.
Oh yeah, me too. I just don't think they're going to do that because Disney for some reason feels beholden to the sequel trilogy, and they're not going to admit that they fucked up.
I don't know why they
for some reason, and nobody can figure this out, Disney just does not want to admit that they screwed up with the sequel trilogy.
I don't know why they kept going with the sequels. The first... I don't remember the first one. The first one couldn't have been that good. And then they just made two more that also sucked.
The first one had a lot of potential, actually. There was a lot of people... I was interested after the first one. The first one didn't really have anything too objectionable in it.
But I'm not saying that. And maybe the reason why I don't remember is because of the second two.
Oh, yeah.
But how do you... And I think that's the general consensus. I've heard more good about the first one than any of the rest.
Yeah, 100%. Because people were excited about the first one.
I don't know how you lose it that hard.
Rian Johnson.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy that directed the second one. So J.J. Abrams had this whole thing planned. And
he just didn't follow that?
He had an outline. J.J. Abrams did. He had the first movie had a lot of the mystery boxes that J.J. Abrams is known for, like the setup. Oh, that'll be important later, sort of thing.
Yeah, isn't there stuff that they just don't have in the second movie?
Yeah, there's just like Rian Johnson just took J.J.'s outline and everything that he set up and threw it out the window.
There's a lot of boxes that are left unopened.
Yeah, well, like one of them was, why does the Skywalker lightsaber called a Rey? You know?
Why does Rey exist?
Yeah, and who Rey is. So, like, the theory was, and actually, I think we have JJ's original script, and I believe that Rey was supposed to be Luke's daughter originally. That was the setup that was
Somebody make that. Somebody make that.
Yo's almost dead.
Somebody do anything, honestly, with Star Wars.
Yeah, something interesting. Like it needs.
Somebody
to come
do
back.
something new.
Yeah.
There's the stuff that would be interesting that they have. I feel like is just the same. Like they just redo it.
Potentially. That may or may not be changing. Have you heard about the Darth Maul series?
No. No, I have not. Is it still good?
Well, it's a Dave Filoni project.
It looks different, at least?
There's rumors that it is semi-based off of the original sequel trilogy treatments that George Lucas gave to Disney. Or that it has some relation to do with that, which George Lucas's original sequel trilogy treatment was, Darth Maul was gonna be the villain.
I know. I loved Maul so much too. I used to be obsessed with all of his different things that he had, and then he got Robo Legs, and I was like, "This is sweet."
Yeah. So Maul was originally going to be the villain for George Lucas's version of the sequels, and he was going to have an apprentice called Darth Talon, which is the red Sith Lord Twi'lek that is super scantily clad.
Yeah.
So that was going to be the Sith duo, and in George's words, he was going to delve into like the deeper mysteries of the Force in it were going to come into play. Like, you were going to see the spiritual side and like the midichlorians and stuff like that. You were going to see like a deeper delving into that.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we don't really know a ton else. It's assumed that Mara Jade was going to be in it, which is Luke's wife in Legends, and who's a fan favorite character, by the way. Mara Jade was going to be in it, and then you were going to see Luke's kids, essentially.
Yeah. There's the hate for Luke's character arc that he's like a terrible person now. I just now thought about it again, and I actually kind of like that if they gave any reason really, but
the reason they gave was Kylo Ren burned down his Jedi temple.
Yeah, and now he's just like a wad, but that's not reason enough.
No,
I think
that's the big thing people are upset about with Luke's character.
I want Luke to turn into a wad just because like his father went to the dark side, and then in the sequels Luke can get angry if he wants to, but they didn't do it right.
They didn't even do that. Luke didn't turn to the dark side. Like,
no,
he
not dark
gave
side.
up.
I'm not. He's hopeless.
Yeah,
he's extremely hopeless.
Which
he's
makes
like,
absolutely
oh, my
no
younglings!
sense.
Oh, my younglings!
It's just like, that's the thing. People are like, it doesn't make sense with Luke's character because Luke is the epitome of hope in the original
he's
trilogy.
Hopeless. If even through the sequels we see him lose hope and it be like a memento, be like a big thing.
Deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Like have him losing hope throughout the sequels be a big thing.
Right. But you can't just like in a flashback show Luke.
Oh, my younglings.
Yeah, well, you see
my
him.
Younglings.
Apparently, he has like a force vision of Kylo Ren, like Ben Solo, doing bad things and becoming Kylo Ren and stuff. And then he like instinctively turns on his lightsaber like he's gonna kill him. When he literally spent 3 movies trying to turn Darth Vader back from the dark side. Like,
instead of just killing him.
Yeah. Like, his whole thing in Return of the Jedi was like, there's still good in him.
Well, this is also his family member.
Yeah. Darth Vader was his father.
Darth Vader was his father. Kylo Ren is
his nephew.
And he's just like, yeah, this one I'm gonna kill.
Yeah.
This one I want to kill.
This one. This one we're gonna kill.
I hate my sister. I hate my sister and all of her kids. Ah, what? Why did I get a wife? Why didn't Disney give me a wife?
But yeah, like that's the whole thing. Is it doesn't make sense that Luke would be the same character and give up on Ben.
And also, Luke is he is a good-looking man. And
oh yeah, why doesn't he have a wife?
Why doesn't he have a wife?
Well, yeah, that's another thing, because it's like Mara Jade is such a freaking popular character from Legends, like, and the idea of Luke having a wife. So, like, part of that, I guess, since
the Jedis aren't supposed to be. Aren't supposed to have a.
Well, that was one of the
Jedi Order.
mistakes. That was one of the mistakes of the.
But also,
the Jedi before.
Also, the Jedi Order fell apart.
Yeah.
Also, the Jedi Order fell apart.
Oh, it's
And
just-
also,
It wasn't a
Yoda
problem in
probably had a
Legends.
loved one. Yoda probably had a loved one just because there's a little baby Yoda running around. So,
Yeah, we don't know. We just know he's one of the same species.
Yoda definitely. I'm just saying.
Well, there were actually exceptions, like Kiadi Mundi. I don't know if this is still true in canon, but Kiadi Mundi actually had a lot of kids because his species was endangered. So the Jedi allowed him to do that.
What's her name? Yaddle?
Yaddle.
Yaddle.
Yaddle? Yaddle and Yoda and that one white dude are the only 3 of Yoda species we know about ever. So,
That one white dude.
yeah. That one white dude with an eye patch?
He's not part of the same species.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Elite reinforcements.
Yeah, he is.
No.
I've read the Lego book. He's the same one, isn't he?
No, he's not, Micah.
No,
we
I
know
swear
what
he
his
is.
we know what his species is. We don't know what Yoda's species is.
I thought he was the same one. Well, he's like a cousin. He's like a cousin species.
It's probably related, yeah.
Yeah, that must be what I'm thinking of. Anyways, okay, so screw the white dude. There's only 2. How did we get a baby? Let me tell you how that works.
Hold on.
Anyways, and doesn't
His species, Evan. His name is Evan PL or Pell. I don't know how to pronounce that, but his species is Atlantic.
yeah, but they must be a cousin or something. Anyway, so therefore we only have Yoda and Yaddle, and the timelines line up enough.
Well, yeah, but where did they come from?
Oh, their parents are dead. All of their parents are dead.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
yeah,
sure
but
Yoda-
like, you know,
Yoda has no living relatives. Those are the only 2, and I'm gonna go with.
right,
I'm only
but,
saying that.
like, they've got to be from a planet somewhere that has a population. You know what I
Wasn't
mean?
their planet? I feel, but their race was like eradicated. Isn't that like the whole thing?
We don't know. We don't know anything about their race other than Yoda wouldn't divulge anything to anybody.
That's true. Yeah, because it's just Yoda's race. You know what I think? Idea I just made up.
What?
There's actually a lot of them, and they're all pretty strong in the Force, and they live on a planet someplace that's not mapped, so that they can be peaceful and away from the Empire.
I think that's, not. I think it's away from the rest of the galaxy, to be honest with you.
Well, I don't think it's in the same galaxy.
It might not be. Well,
I think they're so advanced. They're in they're in Andromeda's, not the Milky Way.
Well, I believe the running kind of description that we got, like the little bits of information that we got in Legends was like it kind of hinting at that they were they originated in the unknown regions of the galaxy, which is not mapped, not explored. It's the same region that Grand Admiral Thrawn is from.
Yeah.
Which is why you
that
don't
could definitely be
see.
it. And then maybe Grogu's completely unrelated, and he just comes from the planet, which happens to have more of Yoda's species.
Right.
I was under the impression that they were destroyed.
We don't. Yeah, we have no information on their species. Like, we don't have a confirmed they were destroyed, anything like that.
Assuming they were destroyed and they're the last two, then he had a.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're to assume that they were destroyed and Yoda and Yaddle are the last two, then yeah, that's how.
Even if they aren't the last two, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If their species is endangered, then like obviously Yoda probably would have been in the clear with the Jedi Code to have a kid, and probably would have done that for the survival of the species.
I get it enough, but and I guess it's historical that they do this, but there's some things you should not write a code like that. You should probably do it better. Their Jedi Code sucks.
Anakin has actually, surprisingly enough, Anakin has a really good explanation of the Jedi Code in Attack of the Clones.
What do you say?
Like, the marriage technically isn't like, sex is not forbidden for a Jedi in Legends or in canon, as far as I'm aware. Like
it's just
in the Old Republic, even if in the old,
it was just the attachment.
Yeah, it was having a bond that was so strong that you could endanger the greater good to save it.
Or them. Okay.
You know, that was the whole thing, was handling attachments. That's what it was.
Then I guess, but I think that kind of attachment is what would motivate people to keep the galaxy better.
Right, and that's where you could see some of that flaw, but like that was the Jedi Order was like an order of monks.
I get that. That's fair.
You know,
I know,
and
well, that's like and I get the ideas behind it. I just don't think that, especially
the interpretation.
The Jedi just did stand up.
Yeah, the way that they handled it is what, like, so George Lucas doesn't put, like, in the prequel trilogy, if you watch them, like, he wrote the story so they failed. They didn't teach Anakin how to handle attachments. They told him not to have them, which you can't do.
Yeah. Because you need attachments.
That's what's acknowledged in the movie already.
Right. No, I guess that's fair.
Right. So that's the whole point, is that the Jedi became dogmatic over time and lost sight of what was really important, and that's why, you know, they tried to block Anakin off from all attachments because they were afraid, and they ended up pushing him farther towards those attachments. What happened
with Anakin, I am 100%, what happened with Anakin is minusculely his fault and mostly everybody else's. Like, obviously he did it, and you could have just not done that, but
no, it's still his fault. Definitely still his fault.
Like obviously,
the Jedi did not.
He did it. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
obviously
the Jedi were not being. The Jedi were not being very helpful.
They kind of brought it upon themselves.
Yeah.
They didn't teach him anything, and then they made him part of the council, and they were just like, "Yeah, you're actually not going to be a master, though. You just suck."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "You know what? I'm going to be a Sith Lord instead." So.
Yeah. No. There's a subsection of Star Wars fans who want to be like Sith apologists for some reason and say that the Jedi were inherently flawed.
Who's the egg guy? I think they are inherently flawed, but I'm not apologizing. Yeah, the one with the long head.
The Keanu Mundi?
Oh yeah, Keanu Mundi. He's the one that has kids.
He's also not. He's not a master, I don't think.
He wasn't Ooh, that's one I've heard about. I can't remember what the specifics
No,
are on that.
That's like Anakin goes in there and then they act like he's the only person ever on the council to not be a master, and Ki-Adi-Mundi's sitting right there.
I know he is a master by the time Revenge of the Sith comes.
But I don't think at that, or maybe at that point he was still a master, but at one point he was not, and Anakin's just acting like.
So I think that what that comes from is if I'm remembering this correctly, what that comes from is a Phantom Menace source book, a visual guide for the Phantom Menace. It says that Ki-Adi-Mundi wasn't a master in there, but I don't know if that was something that was intentional or not.
Intended.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not being a Sith apologist though. I think the Sith suck.
Oh yeah,
and the Jedi's are trying to do good, but they also suck.
Yeah, because they've been an established institution in the Republic for 1,000 generations. By the time we get to,
but I think after that long, it has to fail. It just has to fail.
Yes, that's why they became so dogmatic, is because they were so ingrained in it, and they'd had 1,000 years of peace. They had 1,000 years of complete peace with no Sith in sight at all, and it's an order of monks just sitting around basically fucking jerking off, and
they don't do anything. Yeah. There was no.
That sounds a lot like me.
Well, that's just, you know, that they became too entwined with the bureaucracy of the Republic without even realizing it, and that was gets extrapolated on.
They set the Chancellor up for the win.
Yeah,
kind of.
But
they tried a little bit to negate that, but they kind of set him up to be.
Well, especially if you look at the original Legends timeline and kind of George Lucas's outline, like the rule of two, where you had, which is what Palpatine comes from, like the whole point was to slowly undermine the Jedi over time, and the Jedi just fell into the trap. That's literally all.
Yeah, I know. It was just sad, but
Yeah, but their philosophy, their initial philosophy, it's not inherently flawed.
They ended up not being perfect.
They didn't end up following their own philosophy.
Being perfect. They fell apart there, but I'm glad that they fell apart, because now I can play Fallen Order.
Yeah.
That's a good game. And also the concept of Jedi's being scarce and rebels is kind of sick. So.
No, that's a pretty good concept. I think we need. See, that was the other thing. The sequel trilogy should have shown like Luke's Jedi Order at its height being challenged.
Yeah.
That's what people wanted to see, was some resolution.
I want more resolution. I want more. The sequels. Maybe the sequels would be good if there was something else, but there's just nothing else. Like, the sequels just feel kind of empty. They don't really explain a whole bunch.
Yeah, that's really it. I think in the interim, I think in the interim of having an idea, like, I think it's fine if they don't really have any ideas what to do with the canon right now. Fine.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Take old Legends material and do animated versions of it. Or because the old books and stuff that people are not gonna, unless they're dedicated to it, they're not going to read the old books. Take the old books and turn them into either TV shows or animated movies. And just brand them with the Legends banner.
Or don't even, if they want to make them like big productions, brand them with the Legends banner, but make them like actored in things. If they had nothing else to do.
Yeah, you could do it that way, but I think a low budget way for them to sustain themselves and make
that'd be
Star
low budget.
Wars
And also,
interesting.
it's a really easy way to separate it.
Yeah,
If you make
because they've already done that with the books. They have the Legends banner on the books. They have Star Wars Visions, which isn't canon.
And Visions is, I haven't watched it, but it had good concepts.
It's
But,
good.
isn't-
Visions is
isn't
good. It's
Isn't
like
Visions concept just the what if though?
no, it's not really a what if. It's just it's the idea of Star Wars done in different animation styles. Like
Oh.
it's basically like an inspired by quote unquote thing. It's like
So,
a license.
but it's kind of like the Star Wars what if.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. It's not canon in any way, shape, or form. It's just
But it's super cool, and they had one of them that I remember.
it's different
and it was
interpretations of
sweet.
the idea of Star Wars.
Well, some of them aren't even Star, right?
Yeah.
Don't they just have one that's like actual weaponry and stuff instead of
In
light
Visions?
and lasers? Yeah, I thought they
not
had,
that I know
like
of.
they just have, or no, they don't have one that's not that, but they have one with like samurai, and the samurai have like light swords.
Yeah, they do.
But it's like samurai.
Mhm.
That's sweet. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
It's cool, and it doesn't have to stick to a canon. It's just a fun thing, and I think that's great. And I think you could do the same idea with animated Legends content. You know, it's like, okay, so people really have an attachment to these stories. Let's create some pretty low cost for us TV shows or animated movies and just release them on Disney Plus that are just like
Right.
the Heir to the Empire trilogy.
Yeah, they could do that. They're not going to do that.
They're not going to, because then it'll be the reason why they're not going to is because if they do it right, it'll be better than what they created, and people will say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see there's probably like a little bit of licensing or whatever, but with Heir to the Empire, you don't really have that issue because the author already still works with Disney Star Wars.
Yeah. There's a lot they could do. I get tired of talking about what they could do because it's just.
Yeah, I know, I get it, because you get talking about it and you're like, yeah, those are really cool ideas, but they're probably not going to actually happen.
Yeah, and then I just get upset.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like talking about series sometimes. I just get upset.
Yeah, no, I got it. But no, I think there's plenty of room for them to make a comeback.
I think they could save it. I don't think they're going to, though. I don't know. Well, if we're getting different management and stuff like that, maybe
we
they
are.
will.
That's the thing. That's the thing is
yeah,
that
maybe they will.
and that was always going to be the case. You know, it doesn't matter if we were going to wait till Kathleen Kennedy dies. There was always going to be new management that comes into
Right.
Star Wars.
I think that this, if Star Wars is big and it keeps a big following through time.
Would you be more hopeful than you are right now if it was announced tonight that Dave Filoni was going to be taking over Star Wars?
Maybe. I think I would at least like give it a more of a chance.
It's understandable.
But
I don't know. Carlos hasn't really weighed in much on this. He's just been kind of over there silently listening. Carlos, Dave Filoni takes over tonight. Are you feeling more or less hopeful for Star Wars?
Definitely more.
Okay. Okay. Now, what we can do is we can focus on the things that have been good, like the video games. I think the video games in the Disney era have been so far pretty flawless.
this has nothing to do with the Star Wars. I think this is all a Lego thing, but the Skywalker Saga Lego game, that was a good game.
Hey, that's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I think that is great. It's unfortunate that it has sequel content in it, but I get it. You know, it's understandable. I'm not gonna bitch about it because I get why they did it.
It has to have that. That's like the point of the game, kind of.
Yep.
But and it's the only bad thing is it's such a good game. Like it kind of was like a new feel. It was a big new Lego game.
Oh yeah.
And it had to be about. It was a big new Lego game, but it just happened to be about like one of the worst things.
Well, sure, you can, but the thing that's great about that game is if you want to, and I tested this out, you can play 90% of the game. You can just ignore the sequel content. You can go through the original trilogy and just not go to any of the sequel planets. You can just ignore it.
Yeah, you can do that. And even if you play it, I've played a lot of Lego games. I'm not really playing it for the story.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I like seeing it. It's whimsical.
Yeah, I like seeing it, and it looks amazing. I like the
If
Lego
it
guys.
wasn't there, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
If it was just a bunch of random nonsense levels, I would be upset.
Yeah, and it's good to have that structure, but also I will be able to play through it without getting upset too much that it feels like the sequels, because it feels like a Lego game, not like the sequels.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like the Lego
I
feel
can
kind of
play through it and enjoy it for what it is. I 100% can.
The Lego feel outweighs kind of everything else. Like I could play a Lego game about a series that sucks if the Lego game's good.
Yeah. I will say there's one thing that I would say is a negative towards the Skywalker saga, and that's it. Just one thing. And that is no custom characters.
Really?
There's no custom character creator. You can't build a minifig.
Real? Genuinely? I haven't played. I haven't played it.
In Skywalker Saga?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You cannot create a custom character. And that's the only thing that I don't like about that game. Everything else.
Right, especially it was like it's a well-made, big, fluid, and kind of like the same old feel as Lego games, but it's new.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and the thing that I like is that
customization is just so big.
I know.
It's
I really wish they had put
big
character.
thing to be, especially on when that was like their game that kind of revamped. It was like their revamped thing.
Yeah. Well, and I think
it doesn't have.
I think the big, it being the big Lego revamp, I think it is so poetic that it's Lego Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like their first big Lego game.
Yeah.
That was their first big franchise, actually.
I did not. Well, like named franchise like that, yeah. Their castle stuff did pretty good.
Yeah, but like as far as like working with another,
like the old Star Wars Legos, yeah.
Yeah, that was
definitely. They had good ships. I mean, old good ships.
Yeah, and that I think that it's so poetic that Lego just has this really big tie-in with Star Wars now.
Yeah, well, the Stormtroopers, they just bring it upon themselves. Honestly, Star Wars being how Star Wars is with their dark side fashion.
Yeah,
there's no way that you could not do Legos out of it.
Yeah, it's
like
such a great world to play around with the idea of Lego.
I love Darth Vader. I have so many Darth Vader edits saved because he's just so sick of a character. But he looks like he's wearing a colander.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to know the guy in Star Wars history that made bucket helmets a fashion statement.
So that kind of comes from a George Lucas thing. Vader's helmet is supposed to be inspired by samurai helmets.
Oh, okay. No, I can see that, and there's flares on a lot. There's like those cowl flares on a lot of the Star Wars helmets.
Yep.
And that's cool. But
yeah, so that was
it makes it kind of feel like that way.
So
that they're
George,
just really buckety.
Right, yeah, George was inspired with Star Wars, like the concept of the Jedi comes from Akira, I'm gonna butcher the name, Kurosawa is the last name. Kurosawa black and white samurai films from like the 1950s.
And but also at the same time, I'm a sucker for. I'm actually glad that he did the bucket helmet thing.
Oh yeah, dude, Vader's helmet was so sick.
I'm a sucker for helmets. I'm a sucker for iconic helmets. Talk about status.
Oh yeah.
He looks a little goofy, but I mean that is his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't
It's a
compare
little goofy,
it.
but that's him. Yeah. And Darth Maul doesn't have a helmet, but he's got spikes on his head.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is a lot of people like to claim that George like just had a bunch of yes men working on the prequels with him, and that's really not the case. Darth Maul was entirely the creation of the dude that drew him, like the artist that was there at Lucasfilm, because
well,
George was just make a villain, and he started coming up with ideas, and then George was just like, yeah, but you got to make him scarier, like something out of your worst nightmare.
You just put horns on his head, and he's sweet.
There's actually he did like a thing talking about it, like the artist did.
I need to watch that. If you find that,
if I can find it again, I will send it to you because it's really neat how he goes through.
I love Darth Vader. I love Darth guys.
I love the bad guys, even though I like. Obviously, like they're bad guys for a reason.
I'm with the good guys, but
the bad guys are so cool.
I want so badly to be with the bad guys.
Yeah.
I'm with the good guys, but I want so badly to be. I'm sometimes I yearn and I look and I scrounge
for
something that I scrounge for the mines. I need the mines. No, I try so hard to be on their side. I say, you know, history's written by the victors, and even though they victored and they still suck.
Yeah.
I try so hard to be on their side, but they just start killing children, and it's just not right. You can't do that, man.
You can't kill the kids.
You can't just start killing babies. I can't be on your side. I'm sorry. I
can't morally justify siding with you.
I love capes. I'm gonna be honest. I love capes. I love cloaks and capes and sick helmets. But you just start killing babies, and it's just not right.
It's the same reason I hate liberals. I want to be on your side. You guys look so fucking cool. But then you just start killing babies.
And I am...
Oh my god, that's about to get me canceled. I'm labeled right-wing from now on.
I am a progressive man, but I'm not that kind of progressive man. I'm all for growing as a society, but stop! You can't do that.
You're killing the babies.
Yeah.
I thought we
but anyways,
stopped Hitler from doing that for a reason.
You're plastered on Twitter. You're on Twitter now.
you're on Twitter now. It's X.
I'm sorry, X. It's X.
You do an excellent Donald Trump, and that is going to be an asset to this channel.
I said, I was at my church lock-in, and I said something. I was at my church lock-in, and I said something about, in a Donald Trump voice, about getting donkey kicked. Donkey kicked? Like donkey kicked. I don't. No clue context. Me and one of my church buddies were just doing Donald Trump impressions, and then the one pastor's son guy, he's like 25, walks by and he's like, you know what? That was honestly kind of good, but it was about donkey kicking.
Yes,
I just felt like it was kind of it was ironic that was what he walked in on.
Yeah, no, you do an excellent Trump. Like it's almost spot on.
I know. I can feel the only bad thing is I can feel the tonality just being off. I know that it's just not right. Like I'm
you know,
there, but
just keep working on it. Just keep working on it.
So far off.
You're
so
really
off.
freaking close. I will tell you that you are like you got the 98% there. What you're feeling and obsessing over is the 2%. I promise you that.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it is better than most Trump impressions.
I think it's just because, like, the tonality of my voice is very different than the tonality of his. So my tonality comes through with his, like...
You are maybe... Like, so if you are 98% there, like I've stated... And Shane Gillis's impression is 99%. Okay? That's the ratio that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like you are that close.
Yeah. I like that Chinese guy.
Okay, everybody back out. We're gonna the co-op missions are getting kind of mindless.
Oh yeah. I don't shoot a lot. I just kind of run around. Anyway, I like that Chinese guy that just his American accent, like his English accent, just sounds like how Trump speaks.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, he's like the Chinese. It's like the Chinese Donald Trump, but he doesn't even try. He didn't even know. He was like, he talked to somebody and they were just like, "You sound exactly like Donald Trump," but it's just how he speaks, like the Asianness in his voice.
The Asianness.
Just comes through perfectly in a Donald Trumpian accent.
I am probably gonna have to go through this live stream and just clip the absolute shit out of certain sections.
Just get rid of it?
No, like clip it, like turn it into shorts.
Oh,
because like there's certain sections, like this video is so long. Like I think we're approaching 2 hours, and there's been some funny shit in there, and there's been some good discussion.
Lost in the immense scape. That's how I feel about just like the 2 hours of raw footage that my buddy posted on his channel.
Apparently we've had some views, because I have 4 views is what it's showing.
I'm one of those. Probably.
I don't know. For anybody that's watching, I'm very sorry that I have poisoned the internet with our existence, but
this isn't poison. This is like hot sauce.
Hot sauce. All right, you guys want to jump into some like 4v4 heroes versus villains?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Let's crank things up a bit, like make it a little bit more intense.
Also, I'm a not necessarily fully mechanical. I want to kind of go into more infrastructure engineering stuff, but engineering as a general thing I like. BB-8 is on my screen.
Okay.
I do not like droids. I love droids. Let me restart, actually. I love droids, but they hurt me so bad. That's not how that
Show
works.
me on the doll where they touched you.
I love droids so much.
What is
Tell
your
me,
problem
it's-
with droids?
Look at him! He's a ball, and his head stays on the surface. His head stays on the surface, and
Magnet,
it
Micah.
rolls. It's not. That's not how magnets work. It's not magnetic. It just doesn't work. Have you ever put a magnet on a? Magnets don't work. You can't make a droid that does that, right? Or maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe they have some sort of technology.
So it's that one specific series of droid that BB-8 is that you don't like.
Yes! Okay, C-3PO? I love C-3PO. I don't like the little rolly ones. It doesn't make sense. How do you do that?
I mean, I haven't really gone into engineering. Like, I haven't been like interested in that. But like, how realistic is R2-D2's design really?
He's more realistic. He's not that realistic, but he's more realistic. You know? Like R2-D2, at least. Oh, I'm not. I got a gun! Oh, wait. I got him, like, down a little bit. Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, dang it! Dang it! Darth Maul just mauled me. Anyway, R2-D2's design at least
Could
is
work
feasible.
in theory.
It's feasible.
I mean, they
I
did.
like designs.
I will say they did legitimately build an R2-D2 for the prequels that was like an RC controlled R2-D2.
No, I like that. I like feasible designs. BB-8, there's no.
Honestly,
You just can't.
hold up. Honestly, with the AI technology that we kind of have right now,
We're in good shape.
and
You could put it in a droid.
could we make R2-D2? Are we at that point?
This worth your life?
AI doesn't think on its own, though. Do you know how AI works?
R2 didn't really. I mean, does R2 think on his own?
I think R2 has feelings, though. I'd argue.
I mean, or is he just programmed to like?
No, I'd argue that he feels.
You think
Oh.
he
Oh.
feels?
I think he feels. Aw, dang
So
it.
you think
I
Star
think he
Wars
feels.
has like actual droid sentience?
Yes. Yes, I think their droids think and feel.
Okay, because like in universe, they're kind of not supposed to, or they're not thought of that way.
I think of them that way. I know they're thought of as like mindless or whatever, and that's why it's okay to kill them.
Right. But I mean, even the battle droids, I guess they do display a good amount of sentience. So in that case, does that not make everybody in the Star Wars galaxy morally wrong because they've enslaved essentially like beings?
Well, okay, I don't know if, but like you think about C-3PO, right?
Yeah.
And try to tell me that he doesn't know what's going on. You know?
I mean,
He knows when. Doesn't he know when he's off? And he knows the weight of like getting his wires disconnected.
well, I mean, you could program any AI with self-preservation.
Well, I don't. To answer your question, AI in the state that we have is not capable of this at all.
We could 100% though create a
We
droid
could make
that
it.
acts like R2D2.
Yeah, you can program a droid to be R2D2, but he will never be R2D2.
Well, yeah, but we could essentially create the Star Wars idea of an astromech droid right now.
We can make one that does that. We just put the Roomba functions in him. Put the Roomba code in a, you know?
Yeah.
That's not even AI. That's just a Roomba. Ah!
Well, I mean, R2D2 has a lot of things that he does. Okay,
Well, yeah.
I guess we couldn't 100% make him. I will amend that because we don't have...
Movement-wise, he's just a Roomba.
Right.
Pretty much.
We don't have, like, because he's got an onboard holo projector, and we don't have the specific technology for
Okay,
that.
yeah, but we're gonna ignore it. We're ignoring that.
But, like, some of the tools and attachments and stuff that he has, like, we could
ignoring tools
essentially
and
make,
attachments.
like, an old prototype astromech droid from the Star Wars
Oh yeah,
universe.
I think we could start the path to making droids like that, but we'd have to start where they would have started.
Well, I think we already did that one, where they started completely.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, we'd hit.
like we'd have to make the prototypes like that. I don't think we could jump to where like R2D2 is.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
I think we'd have to start on that path, but
I mean,
AI, how
we're
AI
already
works
getting
right now.
pretty close to like we have C-3POs essentially.
No, they're bad. They suck. They're just bad.
Are they?
I wouldn't even. They're terrible. They run into. There's one that just I saw a clip of one and he just charges directly through a mirror because he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, I
Like-
mean, okay.
Like he rampages because he like sees another one and he just full force runs directly into a mirror and it shatters all over the ground because he can't comprehend it.
Whoever that is, he moves fast.
Yeah.
And also like you give them anything, you put anything in their hand and they just like you tell him to make eggs and he just destroys your kitchen. It's really bad. It's just not good.
That's fair.
But I think we're on a path where we could start doing that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's understandable.
It's a Ray Kylo Ren
is
battle.
that
Who's winning?
only exciting to me still,
What?
or like the fact that we're getting to Star Wars technology?
I don't think we are. That's the difference.
Well, we're starting to.
I don't think we're on the right path if we're doing that.
But you just said
I
we were.
No, we're in a place where we could go that way. I don't think we are.
I don't know. Hacksmith is working on a lightsaber.
Okay, that's different. That's the hacksmith. You just brought it up like a gun to a knife fight.
I just brought a gun
We
to
like
a knife
it.
fight.
We like
I
it.
mean, Hacksmith is like they built a lightsaber. Essentially,
Oh.
they built a
People-
plasma weapon.
That's my favorite kind of YouTuber is people like him and J Laser Video and things done here or whatever it is. But I made a thing. They're so sweet and they make cool stuff, but that's not mainstream technology enough, I don't think.
Not yet, but like the fact that it can possibly be done.
Yeah, no,
Fuck you mean I was
the possibility
removed for being idle too long. The fuck?
the possibility of that is awesome. And I have a buddy because I go to that smart school, you know, with there's some smart people. There's a guy I know. Let's call him Rickard because his name is Ricky. Anyways, he coded his own AI that wakes him up in the morning, and talks in a British accent, and it's basically just Jarvis.
That is sick. I mean,
But he talks back, and he's has an absolute attitude. His AI is just a terrible person. And he's
so like,
and
how does it wake him up in the morning? Like, is it through like he's just like on his phone, or?
I think it's on his computer.
Okay. So,
but
like,
obviously it's not sentient, and it's just got code, and it just does what it's coded to do. But that's still so funny to me.
well, I mean, it would be different if it was like, say, a program like that running in like something the size of a speaker that has like a microphone on it that could just run all the time.
Oh, and a camera with like recognition and it tracks you around. That'd be so funny.
Yeah. But no,
Yeah,
we're like, I think it's exciting that we're reaching a point where Star Wars technology can basically kind of.
But I don't think we should use it. I don't think we should do what Star Wars did. I think we should probably make better technology. I don't think a world of droids like that are where we're going.
No, I'm not gonna say exactly like that, but like there's some stuff that like
there's a couple things.
It's kind of eerily similar. Like
I don't think it'll look the same. I think it'll be very different because
it's not gonna look exactly the same. There's gonna be some stuff that's reminiscent. But like for example, the Apple Watch. What is that?
Oh, I love the Apple Watch. I love watches like that. I love
smart
do you want us
watches
to get out so you
in
can
general.
Rejoin? Do you have to rejoin or what?
I did rejoin.
Oh, okay.
Smartwatches are essentially comlinks from Star Wars. Like the
I like
comlinks
smartwatches.
that
Well, the
they
phones
wear.
that we have, the watches we have, that stuff is sweet.
Yeah, that's essentially Star Wars tech. Like they're data pads or comlinks or stuff like that. And even people are going as far as to have the projector type desks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and it's sweet.
I've been seeing that. Like that's all Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, no, that's sweet. But I don't think robots, like the Tesla robot, it's just not at a spot.
Oh
that's good enough.
No, not that, not quite yet. We could probably start building. Like we could build a mouse droid.
Yeah, I think we could build a mouse droid.
Essentially, we have that. It is a Roomba.
That's just a Roomba. Yeah, we have Roombas.
Yeah.
And Roombas are sweet. I like Roombas, actually.
We're slowly getting there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Imagine you're just like walking around like an office building or like a hospital or something like that, and there's just you start seeing just like little Roombas going around.
The only problem with that hospital, you could not do that.
No.
You could not do that in the hospital, no.
Well, okay, yeah, no, you're but like you get what I mean, like in an office building.
Yeah,
or something
I get
like
what you mean, like in an office building like that. Hospital, you could not do that. Police station, I don't think you could do that. A functional buildings like that, I don't think you could do. But other buildings you could do. Or like you have a little helper droid at like a gas station. That'd be sweet. Not the stupid Rolly one that's over there. I don't like him again.
Not the stupid Rolly one. No Rolly droids.
Let me rephrase. I like BB-8. I love BB-8. I just mechanically he just does not work.
I don't actually love BB-8 at all, to be honest with you.
Well, it's not like a. Again, I don't remember.
That's a personal thing for me. I don't like him.
Well, I don't remember watching stuff that he's in.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't. The only thing that I have is the droid itself, and not anything else because I don't remember watching that.
It's an unpopular opinion, to be honest with you, because like even people who don't like the sequels, they're like, oh yeah, BB-8, you know, he's kind of cute. I'm like, hey, BB-8 sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like them adding a new droid like that, and his colors are cool, and the concept of his
I think we need to get. I think we need to get away from the idea that every Star Wars protagonist needs to have a fucking droid.
I don't. I like that. I like droids. I'm a droid guy.
Aw, you clanker lover.
I am. I'm a clanker lover. Maybe I have that. Maybe I'm stupid, but maybe I have that engineer type brain, and maybe I just need clankers.
What are you? Are you coming out on stream as a clanker sexual?
I think so. I love machines. Oh, I love machines.
Do it, do Donald Trump coming out as a clanker sexual.
What are you even supposed to? What are you supposed to say?
Donald Trump is coming out to the American people as a clanker sexual.
This is the State of the Union. Let's talk about the state of my feelings. I love clankers. Clankers are on ice now. We're filling the streets with robots. They're filling the streets with non-robots, but I want robots there. I like robots. Huge robots do huge tasks.
Now you make. Oh.
More people need robots in their family, but people don't like robots.
That's fantastic.
For some reason. What is it?
You gotta do Donald Trump coming out to his parents as a clanker sexual.
Does he even have parents? Aren't they dead?
They're probably dead, but you just gotta do it.
What's that even?
Do a younger Donald Trump coming out to his parents as a robot sexual.
Did he sound the same as a teenager? Modern day teenager?
We could just go to a point where his parents were... 5 more
minutes on the Xbox! 5 more minutes! I'm about to make a huge build in Minecraft!
Oh my god, bro.
I have a huge stack of diamonds!
Oh god. You gotta do Donald Trump as an angsty emo teen.
Listening to My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. You gotta do something like, Mom, it's not a phase, but Donald Trump.
It's not a phase. It's a huge part of my life, Mom. It's not something that you'd understand. It's not something that my friends would understand. It's a huge part of who I am, and you're gonna have to deal with it, or I'm gonna move out, Mom. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a huge decision, but I've already made it.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, you do such a good Donald Trump.
Who's this guy, and why is he just standing around? I'm gonna get him. Ah, take it. Ah, take it again.
Oh, have you played the campaign for this yet, Micah?
They have a campaign?
Yeah, actually. It's actually a really good campaign. I would say definitely try it out.
You know, I should play that. Well, I had a point that I was getting to earlier, but
I don't. There's something about clankers.
Oh, clankers, robots and stuff. I love robots, dude. I think that getting to robots is like getting better robots is so good.
Important.
I just love robots.
Yeah,
it's so. I don't know if it's important.
I think it would be I think it is like one of those things.
I don't know if it's important, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
I love technological advancement. I don't think technological advancement is needed at all. Controversial opinion. I don't think science should progress any further.
Yeah, no, I think you've got a point there. To be honest with you, I think
Well, not. I think medicine, and advancements for our military only because other people have advancements to their military.
I think, but the science on a whole, honestly,
Science
I'm
on a
like,
whole,
like we could chill out. Like we could chill out.
Any further. Technology does not need to increase. Science does not need to increase. I like that it is, though.
Yeah, it's doing some cool,
I appreciate
cool
that technology is getting further, but I don't think it's needed. There's a very clear distinction I want to make.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if we could get past the screen-based thing. I think holograms are super neat, and I would love to see that.
Getting past the screen-based thing is yeah. I also there's just a big addiction to. I think we should for now stick on screens, but the Meta glasses I think are so sweet. And they're going to be used so wrongly.
Yeah.
But they're so cool. They're going to be used so badly, and it's going to ruin the image of all of what could be. But they're so cool. Just glasses.
It's going to be
just glasses, but there's the entire interface there. There's every function.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet. It's so sweet.
It's that is a fantastic technology. I will say that. That's another thing. Like that is Star Wars technology. We have identified another Star Wars technology, like the cybernetic type glasses. I mean, it's not a cybernetic implant like you would see in a lot of sci-fi, but
well, also, okay, this is gonna get some slightly controversial for a second. Just technology wise. I think there's no way to do it right just because of how humanity is, but the Neuralink is such a good idea if we lived in a utopian society.
If we lived in a utopian society?
Yes, but because the world is so worldly, the Neuralink is a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, we are slightly getting into territory of like we're not maturing as a society enough to use the technology that we're creating.
If we matured as a society, the Neuralink is so sweet.
It is.
If
the idea of it.
If we had a utopian society, if society was perfect, if life was simply amazing, having everything that just encoded into you,
yeah, it's
so convenient. It's perfectly convenient.
Yeah.
But the reason why it is so bad, and I don't stand with it at all in its current state,
is
just because
Did you lose your train of thought, dude? You were on a roll.
No, okay. The reason why I disagree with Neuralink so greatly, in the state that it is just because of the possibility of any locking out of access of something that's implanted into my brain, and it's purely technological.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. Like the hackability,
yeah, the hackability's bad, but the idea of having all of your needed access in your brain and be able to brain activate, like, oh, open my garage door. What are you even talking about? That is insane. That is insane.
That is, yeah, that would be fantastic, but like the potential for it to be used, that technology to be used against humanity itself, is
Yeah,
It's just astounding.
The only problem with it is because, like, if all of your stuff gets stored in there, and it's activated by your brain, then if they lock you out, like if they shut off your Neuralink, you have nothing. You have no access to any of your what is that? Like if your house door, like if your house is unlocked by your Neuralink, so that only you can enter, and they lock you out of your Neuralink, you will never get home. That's the only problem.
Yeah. Well, that's not the only problem, but
well, no, but you know what I mean. You know what
yeah, I do.
That in concept is the problem, and the hackability too. Because if they hack your brain, they have access to everything.
Yeah.
Not knowledge, because you can't.
Like potentially, depending on how the technology works or how far it could work, like, or how far it could go. Like, think about like not only being like we live in a world now where you have to watch what you say in public and on the internet.
And the problem with the Neuralink is you have to watch what you think. But it's not connected to thoughts. Well, it is connected to thoughts.
But well, you know, if it could be, that's the thing.
If it could be connected to thoughts,
then you're living in a world where not only can you not say everything that you want, you're in a world where you have to censor your thoughts. You have to like literally not think about something that could ruin you.
No, that's why I said utopian. It has to be the only way that a Neuralink work is in a utopian society.
Yeah. 100% agree on that.
The only way that a Neuralink will work is if society is utopian, because society will never be utopian. That's also something I believe. We will never be perfect, and we will always have to accept our faults.
Yeah.
It will never work, and we should not go down that path. And I think we need to start thinking about advancement with that in mind. We need to think about advancement because humanity is so screwed, we cannot do this thing, and we need to go on what humanity can do.
Yeah, there's a certain responsibility with the advancement in technology that we have to have.
Yeah, and the responsibility is you cannot do that because of the tyrannicism of big tech, of big government. Not that our government's tyrannical, that's not what I'm saying. But the possibility of it becoming that way is so... I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that.
Yeah, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that, but, wink wink, you know.
That's not what I said. That's why I said I'm not saying that right now.
The possibility of governments in general.
The possibility of becoming so overbearing as a government or as a tech company with that technology is so highly increased that we just can't do it. There's just no way. There's no way to do the Neuralink. And I firmly believe
we're going to do it anyways. We're going to fucking do it anyways.
The only bad thing is I don't know how exactly my brain works, but I get so upset at things like that. I'm so upset because that is so cool.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So cool.
It's so cool, but at the same time, you don't want to trust it.
Right. The idea, also, if they advance it enough where I can just close my eyes and play active. I don't know how this would work. Actively, or I guess it probably wouldn't be this. Tricking your brain with signals into thinking that you're in a video game. The level of gaming that would be.
Oh my god, yeah.
Not physically, but like
I don't know if you would. I don't even know if you would consider it gaming at that point. You're running simulations in your head.
And that's what they do. That's the hollow rooms that they have with like where all the panels just change in like stuff like Star Wars is so sweet. But having that ability, not a hollow room, you'd have to be harnessed up to something just to be able to control yourself and not walk someplace you're actually not supposed to be in the real world.
Potentially. I mean, you'd either have to be like in a specialized room, or if like
you don't even move. If it's all brain activity, and you think you're in there doing it, fully tricked into thinking that,
So that's that's another one.
still. You stand completely still.
That's another one. Or like you could have other simulations that just are overlays.
Well, also
For the
simulation
world.
overlay. Like that's AR. AR's sweet, but I think they aren't doing it very well. But it's sweet.
Yeah, but like you could do that, but like to a greater extent, where you're feeling the things differently.
No, I know.
You know,
like haptic suits, but haptic suits where all of your senses are like fully engaged perfectly.
yeah, but it's all happening in your brain. So like you could be feeling a table,
Well, it's
per
like,
se,
and you can, and obviously
like in the
death. Since you can't feel death, so it would just take you back into reality.
right,
Um,
but like. So it would be like, so say in a simulation you're running an overlay, an AR like overlay type thing that works with the Neuralink. So essentially, like say you have a wooden table in your house, but the overlay is that whatever you're doing is turning it into a metal one. When you touch it, it feels like metal.
yeah, and that's why I love VR, because I think VR is bridging that gap, me physically in the game.
Yeah, VR has some things to overcome, especially because
It has
there's
a lot
some
to
people that
overcome.
just can't do it.
It has a lot to overcome. There's physically inept people, and that's the other bad thing.
But there's a lot of potential to it. I really want to try VR. I really do. I've only had the chance once or twice, maybe, to actually do it. Like somebody offered to do it, and I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where I've looked into VR headsets. I've looked into getting PlayStation VR.
I don't know if I would do that.
It's not really like that's my VR headset of choice type thing. It's more
No,
of
I
a
think-
I
I
collect
think you should-
PlayStation stuff
Well,
sort of thing.
That, but if you're getting into VR, I think you should just hop for a standalone.
Oh yeah, I can.
I think you should get that first. You can get PSVR later, but
Yeah.
I think you need to start it with the standalone.
That I could see that. But how much is MetaQuest really?
If you just buy the 3S, it's like $300.
Yeah, it's still quite pricey for me right now.
Yeah, but that's like
It's
think about
good.
a console.
That's not
Think
bad.
about a
That's not
console,
bad.
a standalone VR headset for $300 is good.
One lightsaber and they all start to scatter.
Yeah, that's not a bad price for a standalone headset at all.
Yeah.
But I still, either way, I really I should either come over and check yours out, or you should bring it over.
I don't have the room here. I'll bring mine to yours. You can you should have like a good square space. We might have to move some stuff around just for a.
We can
like a
just go in
second.
my office.
Or you can just go in the office. But yeah, we'll have to do that.
That
Because
would
it's
be
really sweet. I'll buy Vader or actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you give me money to buy Vader Immortal, and then you can play Star Wars. It's like $10.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but just because I think that's the game you should really start off on is Vader
I
Immortal.
think that would really be a good
That's the
idea.
game I started off on. My buddy Alex.
We'll be completely honest. As far as VR games that I've heard about, that's the only one that I really, really want to play.
I want to play Squadrons.
Oh, do they have that on Meta?
No.
Because I know it's.
You can just hook it up to your computer. You just cord it up to your computer. Play computer games.
Computer. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, you just cord it up to your computer and then it works.
I was gonna say because like
the setups, keeping it Star Wars, the setups they have for Squadrons are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen some of them?
I didn't know.
Full Star Wars cockpits, just to play that game specifically.
Wow.
Like, just completely ship set up.
I didn't know that it even had like a cult following like that on VR.
They are sweat followers on Squadrons when it dropped. Like for pre-release of the game, people were dropping their Squadrons builds, like their setups before they're like, oh, first Squadrons when it releases, and it's just the entirety of the Millennium Falcon.
Wow.
Or like the cockpit area, which is it's only like a 2 foot out by 5 foot area, but still it looks amazing. But when I went to look for like the decked out ones, that I used to see the other day, I just can't find them anymore. And I'm so sad because I saw some amazing ships, and then they're gone. Like they're just nowhere anymore. But
yeah,
anyways,
no, that would be sweet.
Yeah, Squadrons seems insane to play.
I have Squadrons, and I know on PlayStation it's compatible with PlayStation VR, and I would really like to try that. So that definitely 100% would be interested. Vader Immortal for sure. I'd have to look into more of different VR experience. I know.
Anyways,
I think the Gran Turismo 7 has some VR stuff with it too.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, racing sims. I'm not really a racing sim kind of guy. For VR,
I dabble a little bit.
I would rather just go drive my car. I like my car.
I dabble a little bit in the racing sim.
My car a lot.
I like racing games.
Yeah, but it's racing games. A racing sim, VR racing sim. I
get it.
Maybe,
so
I don't like that. I'm just not that kind of guy.
I don't know if I had if I had the chance to just like be handed like a full like racing sim setup.
Yeah, no. I would jump at the opportunity, but just to have that experience, not necessarily because I'm a racing guy.
Yeah. Now I will say I am kind of in the background saving up to get Forza Horizon on the PS5.
Yeah.
That's a game that I've always really wanted to play, is the Forza series, but I never had Xbox. So that I'm looking forward to, and I want a racing wheel. I do. I don't, not necessarily for like a whole build setup or whatever, but I like playing racing games with a racing wheel.
Yeah, I get that, and I get having like if there were like an AR racing experience where you could see your setup and stuff like that.
Oh, that would be interesting.
And like you could like deck out your setup and see it in like an AR, and like only like out of your window section was actually the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be so sweet. But I'm just not a racing guy again. Let's talk about Vader Immortal. Vader Immortal, it was the first game I played because that's what Alex had on his. He had like all 3 Vader Immortal games, and I played through those.
There's 3 of them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 3.
Oh damn.
I'm pretty sure there's 3. They're all like $10, so it's like $30 for the whole thing. And then I think there's some expansions, but maybe there's not expansions actually. But yeah, it's like $10 for the first Vader Immortal. I know there's at least 2. I think there's 3.
Yeah, no, I really do. I want to play Vader Immortal.
It's good. Yeah, that's a game I know you would like that, and that's definitely what you should start VR off in.
Okay, yeah. But no, I'm interested in VR. I just haven't jumped into it yet.
Yeah, I'll bring it over. You can play. Right now, my thing that I'm trying to do is my woman friend. You know, she's been playing a lot of Minecraft recently, so I'm trying to get my Switch, or not my Switch. She doesn't know where her dock is, so I gotta like try to get my dock over there so we can split screen that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
She doesn't know where her dock is, so we can't really do that. That'll be fun. But also, I'm in Bellevue enough for that. Don't clip me.
Yeah.
Dang it, dude. Dang it.
Yeah, no, I think I think we should probably wind down on the stream here.
Let's get too personal. It's too
Yeah, I don't think I can go back and bleep that or anything.
No. That's fine.
Wait.
But yeah, no, VR, yeah, you'll have to bring it over.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're gonna pretend like that wasn't awkward.
Dude, I realized as soon as I said it.
I'm like,
So what happened?
I'm
Anyways,
like, no, nothing, Carlos. It had something to do with the rule that was imposed before we started streaming.
let's get too close.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Anyways, I'm over there enough for her, so
Yeah.
I'll swing by your thing sometime.
yeah, I would
random.
love to try out your MetaQuest. To be honest with you, like I said, I've been itching to try some VR.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
And I think it would be interesting to eventually do, because like I said, the plan for this channel, like I'm not banking on it being anything, to be honest with you, other than just
And I mean, you have a
us
couple
chilling
viewers.
out.
You have a couple of viewers, which is why I'm not like actually concerned about.
Right. Well, I'm just like, I have thought about, because you asked me before about long form content, and I basically was like, yeah, I've thought about streaming and stuff like that. I have put a little bit of thought into like, well, maybe I want to do a little bit more of a like gaming channel.
I put
Like,
some thought into
where-
that too, just because if I like playing games, and I think I've thinking about it, heavy topics. I think I've like for the past couple of years, I think I've low-key been depressed, and I just haven't been playing games. But playing games makes me feel good. And I haven't been doing it, and if I'm doing it, I've started doing it more. And
Right.
when I'm on it, I just feel better. And,
Well, I just need you know.
well, I need this. Like, I need to be able to do this.
Oh yeah, this for sure. But I feel like, you know, like I want to kind of, I want to be able to share my passions with people, and I think it would be really cool to like have a platform where I can just.
Oh yeah, and also, like I was talking to my sister about this, eldest, a while ago, because she thought back when I was younger and back when I was young and funny, she thought that I would do good because I made a few absurd comments when I was playing some games for the first time, and she thought that I would do good on some sort of platform like that because I was playing games enough that it was like you might as well try it. If you make a little bit of money from it, even if you don't make a little bit of money from it, at least you're putting yourself out there.
Oh yeah, and
But-
again,
but
it's
she's
not
like-
I really
Yeah.
don't like
But
money.
But if you have the ability to passively make a little bit of money like that, then
yeah, you
I'm
know,
not-
a little bit on
I
the
would
side,
never-
you know, it
yeah,
wouldn't
it's
hurt.
And also, it's just fun. I mean, if I'm gonna play games anyways, you might as well like do something with it.
So that's where I got to. Like, I play all these video games and stuff like that, and I'm collecting these things. So like the channel that I've sort of thought about is like, if you ever watched Scott the Woz?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Big Nintendo guy. He makes a lot of like, it's not just Nintendo, but heavily Nintendo, like retro gaming content and stuff like that. And he's just a chill guy. You know, he's kind of an inspiration, you know, like in my head for how you should run a gaming channel, because he's just pretty plain spoken about things. You know, he's like, this is the stuff that I like, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, and I'm gonna be kind of humorous while I do it. I'm gonna entertain you, and this is a good thing. And I really admire that, and I admire kind of what he's got going on with it, and he like tries to have like a balanced perspective, but he just talks about interesting stuff with games. And I've thought about like doing something, whether it be just like on a small scale or what, sort of in the vein of his videos, you know.
Yeah.
I'll send you his channel or a video example of what I'm talking about, but like most of his videos, when he goes into gaming topics and stuff, like it's just like he's in his room with the camera pointed at the fucking carpet, and he just pulls out video games and talks about them.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's what you should. That sounds good. You know?
Yeah, and I think something simple like that would be great. And then, you know, if you were to do something like I want to involve my friends on it, and that's kind of something.
And if I make something, then we can start doing stuff together, and then, you know.
Yeah, or I mean, like we could even do it all off the same channel. In reality, like I can work my channel around. I can change the name. I can all sorts of
also, things. Or we can have both. We can have like one with both and one personal.
Yeah, we could do that too. But like the cool thing that he has his whole thing is skits. Like throughout some of his videos, he has his buddies. They all like kind of have characters. And there's almost lore to it, like not really, but there's almost kind of lore to it. But they do like really funny skits together, and not necessarily doing that because that's kind of his thing.
Right,
but
you don't really want to steal thunder.
Well, yeah,
like that.
I want to have an original idea, something that works well with my friend group and stuff like that. But the only problem is like, I mean, Carlos is a little Carlos.
Well, and
I don't know if he would do that with me. He might, but
I don't necessarily
I'm not gonna
I don't necessarily like being on camera.
It wouldn't be acting, Carlos. It would just
I don't necessarily like doing that stuff, and I get really nervous around cameras, especially like if I'm physically featured.
Yeah, well, it would, like I said, I'm not thinking of doing like skits, but like,
right. But doing stuff like this, I feel like I'm okay unless I slip up speech and say something I'm not supposed to and then get canceled.
Well, yeah, and it would be more like
oh, that's slaughtered.
We could get together in person and just like film a video on a specific topic together.
Oh no, I would do that. I'm fully down for that.
Yeah, but I don't think I could see your brother doing something like that, which was why it was kind of like hard for me to think about before, because like an idea like that.
We're very similar, but we're also very different.
Yeah. No, you're a little bit more up for things like that, I feel like.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think that it kind of sucks because okay, let's quit out here of the heroes and villains.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
anyways,
I think it's a shame because your brother actually, like, when he's comfortable, he has like a really unique personality, and he can be really, really funny.
He's unique, and he has such. He tells me things, and I'm like, dude, that's right. You know, you told that's. I didn't think about it that way. I didn't know some of that information. That's cool.
Yeah, some of it. There's certain things that he says that where it makes me question a lot sometimes how much he just pulls out of his ass.
Yeah. Well, and I know for a fact that that's some things, but also he's spent the last.
We should stop talking about this. This is public. He can watch.
No, I know, but I'm just saying he spent the last 10.
Not that it's anything that I wouldn't.
This is good on him. This is good on him because I like him. But he
I
spent
like
the last
him too.
10 years. He spent the last 10 years amassing information, and now he's a file cabinet of things that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, no, there's definitely he knows things. He does know things, 100%.
And
Zach, if you're listening,
what I was
know
trying
you're
to get
not.
At, what I was trying to get at is that he just brings such a unique perspective.
Yeah,
and
he does bring a unique perspective.
He has questions that only he would ask.
Yeah.
Nobody else would ever ask this.
Yeah. He's a little conspiracy minded, and he's a little nutty. Don't get me wrong, but
cool.
like he's cool.
I think he's also just a major part of why I am who I am is growing up with him.
Oh yeah, I mean he's part of who I am. Just being.
He's part of who we all are.
Yeah, he's. I mean you got to be realistic. The people that you surround yourselves with have the biggest impact on your life.
There's that like, you know, you carry a little part of everybody you've ever met with you, which I don't fully agree with, but we won't get into that.
Not completely, but like the people that you choose are important.
Point I understand. Yeah, they definitely are. Well, that's why I've had friends I'm not even that old. I feel like sometimes I talk like I have a lot of experience. I don't have a lot of experience, but I still have. There's people from my past I was very close with for, you know, a good percentage of my life, and then it just turned out not to be right, and you have to get rid of that just because they're so close to you. If you keep a negativeness close to you, then it's just bad if you want to stay positive. And I try so hard to be positive.
Yeah, no, I think everybody's like that. Wow, this is turning into big life discussions. But no, yeah.
Why does it always do this?
100%. I agree. Like there's certain things where you have to kind of, like, there's certain relationships that can drain you if you just hold on to them, and then there's other relationships that you can keep the relationship. You just have to put up certain boundaries. Like, hey,
and I love boundaries.
I can't keep doing this specific thing anymore. Like, you're still my friend, but I can't deal with this thing.
And I love boundaries. And this is something that I can be open with publicly, and it's something that I'm open with, like within my friend group. I am a Christian, and my friends are not. And that's a topic of conversation sometime. But there's also, I don't get political with my friends. I don't get religious talk a lot with my friends.
You can disagree with someone and still be friends with them.
That's what I'm saying. Me and some of my closest buddies that I would do a lot with and a lot for.
Mm-hmm.
I do not agree with their takes at all.
Yeah.
Like there's this one guy I talk to. I have three really close friends that I talk to all the time.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, I won't name drop at all, but there's some things that he says that I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I completely see where you're coming from. And there's some things that he says that I'm just like, what the flip are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, no.
That's okay, though. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It takes a lot of maturity to set the right boundaries and stuff like that. And that's why, like, a lot of people get friends and then they feel like they got to act a certain way because of those friends, and they let it influence them. It's like, no, you should be comfortable being yourself.
Right. I feel like you shouldn't get influenced by your friends, but your friends should be influenced. Who your friends are should be influenced by who you are.
Yeah, in certain aspects and stuff like that, and you're supposed to add to each other's lives, and I think you should present a different perspective to your friends.
I don't want my friends to think exactly like I am, because sometimes I have good ideas, I think, but sometimes my ideas are so faulty I need somebody to say that.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, it's like you can't, like people who quote unquote hang around the wrong crowd, and then they get lost in like drugs eventually and stuff like that.
That's kind of what I feel like with my one friend. He's well, not friend anymore, but the one I used to.
You have to kind of have some common values in place and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to have a healthy mindset.
Yeah.
For sure.
You can't be in with the wrong people. There are wrong people.
There are wrong people, but generally speaking, there's misguided people. We'll put it that way, because I don't think anybody just has malice in mind.
The only bad thing is, I can talk to these ill-advised people, these lost people, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
One-on-one, conversation blooms. And they're nice to me because I'm nice to them. But once put in any other situation, for some reason, it's completely different.
Yeah, and that happens too. It also takes a very specific kind of person. Like, I think you have a really good eye for sorting out the right people. I really do. You seem like you've always seemed like a very wise kid.
I feel like an old Chinese man.
Like you do. I think you're doing great in pretty much every aspect of your life. To be honest with you,
I make a lot of decisions that I should not make, and I realize
that happens too.
And there's but that's okay.
Overall,
I'm young. I'm not old at all. I'm very young still.
Yeah.
And that's something that I tell.
But my greater point is like my greater point that I was trying to make is not, you got to keep in mind, like, most people don't work like that, Micah.
No, I know. That's something that gets me mad also.
Most people don't take the time for that introspection, and some of them, like, that's how people get lost with the wrong crowd, is because they don't know.
I know that people know, but I don't know if anybody functions exactly like I do. But I'm so upset when people
don't function like you do.
Don't function like me, and I know that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible.
It's a completely human thing to feel.
But I don't want people to be like me. I just want people to be less like people. I just wish they would.
Yeah, no, that's why you just, like, if you can recognize in yourself these things and stuff like that, you give people the tools that you think will help them in that moment, and then you kind of have to do what's best for you. So, like, if the
thing that I found that is the worst for me is when I can introspect and try to change things about myself, and then you try to help somebody else along, and they don't want it, and they don't see why it's a problem. That's the thing. I don't like it when people can't realize, when people do something and realize the problem, and they keep doing it just because of habit, but they're trying to stop, but they realize it's a problem. I like those people more than people who do it, don't, and say, this is not a problem, I'm just going to keep doing it because it's not a problem. That's not something that I like.
Yeah, no, I am, like, my brain is right there with you. Like, I'm having exactly that moment. I was having exactly that moment when you hopped on Party. That's why I had to go.
Yeah.
that's what I had to go take care of because I'm trying to navigate that, and I think
We won't say anything more on that.
no, it's kind of some personal information stuff, but
We won't say anything more.
it's a similar problem like that. Somebody in my life who we have a disagreement on something, and I see something as a problem, and it's really, and it has nothing to do with our relationship. It doesn't have anything to do with any of that. It's something that they have done on their side, you know, a decision that they've made in their personal life where I'm like, I don't understand why you don't see this as a problem. And it's one of those, I should be able to just let it go.
But I can't let some things go for whatever reason. I can't let some things go.
Yep, and that's kind of where I got to. So I'm at a point where I'm having to manage how to handle that, and I don't have a perfect answer for you on that because I'm not gonna say that I handle that particularly well.
Back to me disagreeing with my friends a little bit. On the topic that I'm a Christian, I have to base things. I derive a lot of my moral realism and moral value from that. And within that, there's some things that I just can't stand for, and those have to become. I just have to step. I struggle with this a lot, and I don't do it a lot. But you're supposed to, and ideally, you just step away from that situation, like if that is involved. Because I'm human, I like to stay and try to think that I can fix things, but you can't always make people see the wrong of their ways, and sometimes you do just have to leave.
Oh shit. My buddy Cam from work is online. He tried to invite me to a party. I just invited him to ours. Oh, he's here.
Warn him! Warn him! Don't say anything!
Oh, yeah. No doxing, no personal information. He's over there choking on a hit. Oh. There are children watching this program. Only one, but...
He didn't say a word. He didn't say a word.
He just shows up in the chat choking on a dab pen.
Anyway.
You jumped into a really deep, like, philosophical conversation here, Cam.
I think he'll have a wise input on anything we say.
Well, you know what? He's the oldest one in this party right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah. You know, he might have
Let's talk about the age gap.
Let's talk about the age gap. Carlos is just over there on mute. He's just listening for the entertainment at this point.
We're not even playing a game.
The age gap. Should we be saying our ages?
We won't get into numbers, but
okay.
If you're older than him.
Well, everybody knows how old I am here.
Right. If you're older than him.
Cam is 5 years older than me.
Okay, so I am not. Let's just say that.
You are 9 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So we've got almost a 15-year time gap.
But it's okay. I think. You see, mine doesn't.
He is ancient. He is ancient, bro. He's from the last century.
It's okay, my eldest sister is 10 years older than me, so we're good. That's okay.
Wait.
And I feel like
Jessica's
yeah,
only a year older than me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I did not know that. I thought she was 2 years older than me.
No, she's only 1. Yeah, we're 10 years apart.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. My age gap with my siblings are 2, 8, 10.
I don't even want to think about my age gap with my siblings. That's just not even.
We won't get into that. It's
that's
okay.
just the.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a good gap.
That's a pretty good gap. I'm trying to think about what my youngest.
My
I don't know how old my youngest sibling is.
Yeah, if you go back like 2 generations in my family, people had like 9 kids, so like their last kid was like as old as the kid of the oldest sister or whatever. Hmm. Yeah. It only goes downhill.
Oh yeah.
They're done
Cam's
for.
got several kids actually.
They're done for. This is the peak of their life and they're wasting it.
It's
No,
more
I
than
know.
2.
Well, I guess that's like exactly what several means.
Yeah.
It's like perfectly.
Several just means
Oh, that's
more
fair.
than a couple.
That's fair. That's a few. Several feels more than 3.
I don't know. I think several is just. I think several. There's some overlap with several and a few.
Well, several. But like definitively several, I think just means more than 1. So we can't even use that as a.
Okay. Okay. That's.
I'm pretty sure several just means multiple. And I could be wrong.
Yeah. I mean you. You got to remember, Micah.
Get this guy into presidential office.
He was
So-
alive before the internet
Me.
was a thing, so he.
Wait a minute, he's booting.
Yeah, he's like, what do you know about the?
I actually know nothing about that. I only know about woo, and it's just constantly that for the whole game. I mean, yeah, I don't know anything about that. I was not there. But we actually had to play that in class. That was actually a history assignment. So.
Was it history class?
Yeah, like in history class, we had to play the Oregon Trail.
Oh my god. That game is history now.
Yeah, like you could play that in like a computer science history class and have it count. Yeah. Now it's just on websites. Like you go to visitoregon.com, I think, and it's on there.
Oh my god. All right, so
Tourist.
what are we playing?
I don't know.
You guys
We gotta
want to roll
restart.
some Ewok hunt?
Oh, I'm gonna be the worst
Okay.
at in everybody.
Okay, we'll put that to the test. We're doing Ewok hunt. Let's see how long you can last as a stormtrooper.
What's the shoot button?
I'm gonna suck so good. Oh, this stream has already got to be going on 3 hours.
No, it's okay. You'll just clip farm.
I will. I'm gonna clip farm like a motherfucker.
You're gonna clip farm, and you could also just go through and cut junk if you wanted to, but that would take a long time, and I don't know how much time you have.
Yeah, what? Cut it into a shorter video.
Or like, you can cut it multiple. Dude, why is it dark?
Because it's Ewok hunt. You have
need
to.
turn
So,
off my light. You need to turn off my light. How do you
Yeah.
see them?
so you are a well, you have a flashlight. That's how you see them.
And also, the flashlight.
You are a
goes out.
stormtrooper, and if you get killed by an Ewok, you turn into an Ewok. Or well, you
They
come
look-
back as an Ewok, I suppose.
There's a hut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they have night vision.
Ewok, come here. I've never played this. This looks like a completely different game.
It's a sick mode. I'm not even gonna lie. It's
This looks like
pretty
a
fun.
completely different game. This is not the same at all. This is kind of sweet.
It.
No, it's okay. I'm like blind. I don't have my glasses on right now. I don't know what's happening.
It's okay. We're good. We're playing Battlefront and talking Star Wars.
Hey, there's a guy, dude. There's a guy. Hey. Hey, my flashlight went out.
Okay, I'm following you, Micah.
My flashlight back on. Oh, dang it, dude, dang it. Is this an Ewok?
Oh God, he fell out of the tree!
It's an Ewok trap. Oh, I got him.
They're like the Vietnamese. They're in the trees.
I was wondering if that was a trap or not, and I just walked through anyways. Dude, I hear it. I hear
Oh, they're in the trees.
Oh, he's running across.
Oh, Carlos was lost in the forest.
How do we get up there? Oh, dang it.
We
Oh,
can't get up there.
He got me. 2 hits.
What? Oh! No! No! Are we all Ewoks now? I think we're all Ewoks now.
It's kind of sweet, though. I like being an Ewok.
Oh, fucking teddy bears.
I love these guys.
Teddy bears are eat you.
I love these guys.
That's
so
true.
much.
They do eat humans.
They're more like koala. I feel like koalas are vicious, right? They're like,
I feel like that sounds right.
they're mad. They like rip people's faces off and stuff. That's like some Ewok territory. Heavy. This game's heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah, heavy. I don't know if that's a slang, but I'm gonna use it as.
I can't find any troopers.
That's my new slang update. Heavy is good.
I found some. I found something.
Just stereotypical, just Ewok.
You
Oh,
can
I'm
blow your
burning.
little horn. Oh, I'm going after this motherfucker. I see him.
I don't see him. I think I can eat a stormtrooper right now. I can eat a trooper.
I got.
Who am I following? I'm following Carlos.
just stumbled into some central altar with like stormtrooper heads on a sticks
I believe that's a shrine, Micah.
and cobwebs and stuff. This is kind of sick.
That's a shrine to the Ewok gods.
It's kind of sick. Wow, this is an in-depth one. I like this mode. This is not the same game.
Hey, listen, when I tell you a Star Wars game is sick, you best believe it's gonna be sick.
I don't know why this isn't mainstream. Why isn't Ewok Hunt mainstream?
I mean, it kind of is.
Why isn't this?
I feel like you just kind of missed the Battlefront 2 train, Micah. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, also, I don't. The HUD on this game is too complicated for me. I don't understand what goes on.
The HUD?
Yeah.
What,
the user interface, the UI.
What's wrong with it?
There's just too much going on for me. I don't understand it. Like mode selecting, I don't.
Oh,
understand.
that. No, that's completely understandable. It's a little bit patchworky because of the launch of the game.
Yeah, the main like getting into modes area, I don't.
100%. 100%. I agree. That's kind of confusing. You kind of get used to it after playing it for a while, and you don't really think about it.
Just don't play enough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a little bit weird to navigate. I will say that. I thought you were talking like on screen, like when you're in the game.
I probably used the wrong.
No, you're good. The menus are confusing.
Many of them are heading our way. You will be accountable for any damage they cause.
Yeah.
The menus are 100% confusing, but it's
But,
due to the.
After you get out of the menu, it's good for me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the content's good.
Also,
I mean it like you should play the campaign.
Probably.
I think you would enjoy the campaign.
I better play that sometime. But also, I'm working on Fallen Order right now. So.
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting.
It actually, I think does it have? I think it has a little bit of relation to the Fallen Order campaign. I mean, I am live. I don't know where you're at, though. I don't think you can pull up. Can you pull up a full-size map? I don't
know if you can in this mode. But must be a good spot. Don't worry, I'll come find you.
I don't know. I am by the like hangar structure. I'm like at an Imperial base. I recognize it's the same map as. Can I? I don't know what that's gonna do on stream, but.
What did you do?
He shared his screen.
Oh.
That's it.
Do you see him?
Oh! I can picture it. That's sick.
Oh no, it's a trap. We got visual.
I don't know if I can share screen while I'm doing all this.
Yeah, I don't know. I might not mess with it because it could just throw everything out of whack.
Oh no, I am. Okay. I don't know if you can do picture-in-picture, Micah, but Cam and Carlos, if you view my screen, you can set it to picture-in-picture so you can see where I'm at. See what I'm doing. That's actually sick.
Man.
I didn't know you could do that.
Picture thing. Yeah, I can.
Cam, run! Just run! Oh no! Oh fuck!
Hey,
Who
we guys
saw
come
that?
across an
Anybody
enemy
see
yet?
that? Oh, I died. Just me dying.
It's okay. You're part of the forest now.
That's actually I'm still over here looking at Cam's screen like that is such a magnificent feature. I think that would be that's fantastic. Because there's so many times where like I've been on chat with Carlos and like he's talking about something in a game that he's playing and it would be it's so much more convenient that like for him to show his screen and then I can just put it over whatever I'm playing.
It'd be a nasty.
I don't know.
Yes.
When I look at your screen, Cam, it's just completely black, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't know, the area that I'm in is completely devoid of any life. I'm so lost in the forest.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some people because I'm a little Ewok.
Little Ewok. Ooh, there's a red dot. Shit. I'm gonna follow the red dot.
Dang it. Oh, it's so long without seeing anyone.
Now's the time to get him too.
What?
They got on the ship, dude. They got on the ship.
They got on the ship.
I got one of them.
Did Cam make it the whole match?
Yeah, I think he
Dude!
did. Wild. That's
I've never survived in an Ewok hunt. Like, never. Oh my god. That is epic, bro.
This is momentous. We need to
I already recorded it. It's documented. Oh.
Oh, so close.
That's tough. You did. Like, first off, you just spawn on an Ewok.
Spawn on it, yeah. Oh.
Let's talk something. Star Wars. What else are we...
Let's talk something Star Wars. Well, we were talking about, we kind of briefly mentioned, the Maul series, the Darth Maul series that's coming.
I want that.
That is, yeah, I'm looking forward to that, actually. Sam Witwer, which is the guy who voices, oh, fuck, oh, and Cam's just out.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. That's okay.
Sam Witwer, the guy who voiced him in the Clone Wars, and the guy who plays Starkiller in The Force Unleashed, he is coming back as both Maul and the Emperor.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and I heard they are mocapping the original Darth Maul actor like they did in the last season of the Clone Wars.
What is mocap?
Motion capture.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy's name is Ray Park. He's like a legitimate like fencer. Like he's a professional fighter.
Yeah.
And they're going to be mocapping him for Maul Shadow Lord. Is the name of the series.
The choreography for... Okay.
Yeah,
that's
for the Ahsoka versus Maul fight, that the choreography and everything on that was all done by the original Maul actor.
That guy, his movement is just so beautiful. Darth Maul's.
I mean, it's precision. It's
style. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, crap. There's a guy here. He just got me. Anyways, he's very...
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. There's actually a trailer out that I have not seen for it. I need to watch that actually.
He's a beautiful man too. We're talking about beautiful man. He's not a beautiful man. Pedro Pascal and him.
I think I'm temporarily safe. I'm gonna text Cam and see what's going on.
I like
Sent an image.
I like the idea of having the Mandalorian is just some random Mandalorian. Like, and that's his whole thing. He's just some dude.
Fuck! I died. It kicked him.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I can't see him. Oh.
I was near both of you. Killed one of you.
I know. I got some damage on maybe you.
Oh no, I was up on a hill past you.
Oh, then I started to shoot at one of the other guys, but I just got... There was a couple There's a couple Ewoks there. I just got overwhelmed. Oh, they got us. They got us. Anyway, yeah, I like Maul. He's a very beautiful mover.
Yeah, all the choreography and everything is fantastic. And then
He moves very beautiful.
there is another Star Wars game that's coming soon. It's a Star Wars real-time strategy game. I don't know if you get into strategy games at all, Micah.
I don't know. I like open worldier type games.
It's how do I want to describe it? It's not like open world, I don't think. It's more like battle simulations.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where you
Maybe
have
I'll
to.
like it.
Yeah, it's called Zero Company. It's been announced. We don't have a official release date aside from it's supposed to come next year. I'm excited for it. It looks really interesting. There's a couple other Star Wars games in the works. There is the KOTOR remake that is still supposedly happening. Knights of the Old Republic. And that was cool. That is an open world type RPG.
Yeah.
Then there's Star Wars Eclipse. That's also coming from Quantic Dream. That one looks to be interesting. It's supposed to take place before the prequel trilogy.
Yo.
And he's back. What happened, bud? Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I know we were talking about Maul Shadow Lord. That's a TV series coming. They're mocapping the original guy who played Darth Maul in Episode 1 for the cartoon.
Because he's just...
Well, because he's actually like a swordsman in real life.
He's also just so smooth.
Yeah,
That's
he
like,
do be smooth.
Is the guy who played Count Dooku?
Yeah, Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. Is Christopher Lee still alive?
No.
He died, right? Didn't he die?
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
he passed away.
I loved him too. Talking about people we love.
Oh yeah, he was fantastic as Count Dooku. Like I couldn't imagine anybody else as Count Dooku.
No, he is Count Dooku. He's a beautiful man as well.
He's a beautiful man. Beautiful man.
Man.
You know what, Cam? You're a bit of a beautiful man.
This is public information now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we do be flirting a lot at work. Not gonna lie.
That's public information.
Yeah. Well, it should also
Everybody
be
knows.
public information. Everybody needs to know that Cam has a thick ass.
That's public information. That is.
That's it. That's in the public zeitgeist. Cam has a thick ass. He has no words to say on that.
He's disconnected again. Yeah. At least that one sentence.
Oh, what the hell? Oh.
Oh no, I couldn't hear something that you said until you said, "Can you hear me?"
Oh my god. What did you say?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
You probably said a lot. You probably said a lot in that time. That was like a
Damn,
good
oh my god.
minutes.
Cam has a thick ass, and he can't, and nobody can hear
He
him.
can't even defend himself. Oh. Oh, that was...
It's okay, it's okay. It's thick, and it's shapely. It's firm.
I have this one buddy. And he's slightly rotund. And that's okay. But he's rotund in a solid mass. He's very condensed. I don't know how he became so solid. It's not like jiggly fat. He's like a brick.
It's like Carlos.
What?
You're... what'd you do that for? Carlos, you're rotund, but you're solidly
There's
rotund.
another guy in there too. There's another guy right here that's stuck as well.
You don't have a bunch of jiggle, Carlos.
Oh man, wait. I shouldn't have came over here. This is terrible. Are we in the exact same spot? Oh, there's a third. Who is in here? Who
Are you
else
guys-
is in here?
Are you guys stormtroopers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, if you came
I
here, you
do.
would get like 3 guys immediately.
Hey, share your screen real quick.
No.
Carlos is like observing from afar. There's like 3 guys in this. It's terrible. This is bad. This is bad map design.
Blame the map design.
I was just coming over here. see what was going on.
Capo been smoking.
Yeah, we gotta keep the lights off. Hiding. Ooh.
How did you guys get stuck in a stairwell?
Is this stairwell?
Where are you?
We're like in between 2 ships.
Oh yeah, that was a bad move on your part. You guys clipped into the fucking into the wings.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Is there a crouch button?
No. That's
Oh, okay. There's only so many things I can do. There's only so many buttons that are effective in this game. You can't even crouch. Or wait, is that? Oh, I can crouch. I can crouch anywhere. But this shuttle?
So my question is, if you guys are stuck between 2
can't
ships,
We can't win.
my question is, if you guys are stuck,
Oh
Dang it!
Okay, okay, one person needs to make it to the ship and then... Yeah.
So if you guys are stuck between two ships on this map, why can't you just get in the ships as a stormtrooper and fly away? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
ideally we could just climb out.
Well, like, yeah,
Like
I know, like, you guys are stuck, but I'm like normally, like, if you weren't stuck, you just get in the ship because you're waiting on a ship. But there's already ships.
Oh yeah, there's ships here. But we're waiting on, like, the extraction ship. Maybe these ones don't run.
Video game logic.
Yeah.
One place
There's
is
4
there,
of us
though.
alive, and there's one guy that's not stuck.
So what you're saying is
no.
I gotta kill that one guy. Oh, that one guy's
Got him.
dead.
Yep.
That's it. Nobody can make it to the ship. Absolutely 0 people can make it to the ship. We lose.
Now we just have to find you.
That was terrible.
That was horrible.
I'm gonna eat a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, alright. I think I'm ending stream here. Because it's gone on long enough. This has been great. For all the people who didn't watch, you know, good on you. Good on you. You made smart decisions in your life. For anybody that did or will watch this, I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out and watching us play some Star Wars Battlefront. Hope everybody has a good night, good time, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.